Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Sunday, it's the end of the week, and that of course means it is time for us to be jumping in to some good old Warframe. Hello there, Beardface. Hello there, Conrad Phase to Plastic. Thank you very much for the happy day of former birth. Interesting way of putting it. Interesting way of putting it. Now, I am slightly tweaking the definition here. My birthday is actually tomorrow, but it is already August 30th in some parts of the world, and I don't stream on Mondays. So today's the birthday stream. At least this is the very last stream of me being this age, because tomorrow I will not be. Because that's where we've drawn the line arbitrarily as humans. There is the day split by midnight. But yes,
another satisfied customer.
So today doesn't have such a specific plan as usual because I'm too busy going yes, and also, you know, kind of recovering a little bit from a very hearty meal thanks to family. And yo, Hosu, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So what I'm planning for today is that, as usual, we can get on with today's sortie. Obviously, we can get diving straight on that. The weekend booster has now vanished, so very nice of DE. They always set those weekend boosters to run out at 7 o'clock on Sunday UK time, which is not the most convenient thing, really. The weekend's not finished, but it has. So we'll be jumping on with the sortie, and then after that, I think diving into some relics is great, because you know what you do on your birthday? You open presents, and what are relics if not presents that sometimes contain a pair of socks with the wrong size on them, you know? And when you get former blueprints on the uncommon there, that is definitely a janky ass pair of socks. But yeah. Emphatic Echo saying, here to fulfill my contractual obligation to watch. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Emphatic Echo. Thank you. And Spiderfire, wishing happy birthday as well. See, I discovered your stream last week or something. Checked out your YouTube channel, binged a ton of your videos. Absolutely love it, right up my alley, man. All about the maths. I'm very alive. Thank you very much, my dude. Yes, indeed, Virgo. I am apparently under the star sign of Virgo. I attribute... Sorry, hold up. I'll come back to that in just a moment. Beard, you've joined the squad with 2 orbiters phasing into each other. Beard, what the... Beard. Your Beard. I know you're using the broken Warframe, but you can't also have a broken orbiter. That's not how this works. What are you doing? But yeah, as I say, I may be born under the so-called star sign of Virgo. However, I do not pay even the slightest bit of attention otherwise to star signs. They are not my thing at all. What is my thing, however, is getting on with today's sortie. So guys, if you would like to join in on today's sortie, if you're on PC of course, send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on in to the squad. Full stop saying, hey, what's poppin', G? Just getting cracking on with the day's Warframing, as you can see. Oh, well, fair do then, Spiderfly, fair do. So, today's sortie, we'll be jumping in to a survival shotgun only, okay? Nice and simple. Exterminate enemy elemental enhancement, easy enough, and then a mobile defense enemy physical enhancement, okay. Depending on the physical enhancement, that can sometimes be a little bit tricksy, but probably not. Probably not. Me is like a duck or something. Well, that's an interesting username you got there, my dude. Welcome to the squad. Alright, which means I need to go equip a shotgun because I don't have one equipped. I have the Lieutenant Envoy, which... apparently it's a rifle? I mean, I wouldn't call it a rifle, but it's in the rifle category. It's a launcher.
You're alright, Doc.
It's a rifle, really. Real Ed coming in with the 100 bits. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day so far. I have indeed. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there. What's your opinion on Tenet Arca Passport? I think it's actually a pretty decent weapon. I'm going to be using that one. Yeah, thank you very much, Real Ed. I have had a good day. I have been able to spend some time with family today. The grandparents came over, up with the parents as well, so, you know, got to enjoy a nice meal out with the family. It's been good. Haven't seen them for a while. Omega, saying happy birthday again. Thank you very much, Omega. I can't tell if that message is also a desire to join into the squad, so I'm going to send you an invite just on the off chance, and if not, you can ignore it. But, you know, as I said, message if you want to join the squad, so I'm guessing that's what you mean. It's my birthday. Technically, it's my birthday tomorrow, but I don't stream Mondays. So it's already tomorrow in like a quarter of the world, I want to say. Yeah, it's about a quarter of the world is already tomorrow. So it's technically my birthday. As good as it's going to be because I ain't streaming tomorrow. I am doing well. Thank you very much, guys. All right, let's get jumping in on this. Let's get jumping in. You'll at me tomorrow, Evie? I mean, that's fair enough. If you want to at me tomorrow, that's absolutely fine. I'm still having a cup of tea today. Oh, I do like a nice cup of tea. It's all good. Just come back from small cozy music festival in the forest. So for a few hours, at least have a huge cup of coffee. Fair do, fair do. Hope it's going to be enough to stay alive on the stream. Yeah, you're a few hours ahead of us, aren't you? So I think it's what, like 10, 11, something like that where you are already? Hey, it's nearly my birthday in Bidland. Alright. Let's get cracking on with the sortie then, guys. Let's smash on through this. Fingers crossed we get some good stuff. But even if we do, even if we don't, most importantly for you guys is that even if you're not part of the sorcery, if you don't take part in sorties, you can still get your hands on a ribbon as well. Oh, it's just 9 PM where you're a bit? Oh, fair do, fair do. Yeah, everyone can get their hands on a ribbon, or at least one person will. Today, it's going to be a melee ribbon on the ribbon raffle. So if you want to be in on that, there you go. Tag to ribbon, give thoughts. I'll have a look at that afterwards then, Omega. I'll have a look at that afterwards. So yeah, the Tenet Archiplasmor. Let's talk about that for a moment. This weapon here is basically a direct upgrade of the Archiplasmor.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, HX Midnight, thank you very much for follow. And this direct upgrade, it's a substantial one. It's pretty powerful. I mean, these are low-level sortie units, so it's kind of hard to compare directly. But you see, it doesn't exactly mess around, you know? So anything star chart will pretty much evaporate. If you're not perfect with your shots, you might have some issues, but otherwise, yeah. It just kind of cleaves through a whole bunch of them. I can't remember, is this one of the ones that auto-reloads? If I switch to synthesis scanner, switch back. No. Because although it went up by 1, that was actually my Sentinel. It should have gone up by 2 if it wasn't just my Sentinel doing that. Oh, a couple of people died? Yeah. Or was it just one person and their pet died? Probably the latter. Now, I appear to be dealing gas damage. That's a strange modding choice. I'm not sure why I put gas onto this. It might be cold gas? No, I got no explanation for that. I've got impact being forced, I've got gas, I've got radiation. This is just a weird build. I don't know why I've got this one. Haven't watched the dev stream on Friday. I never actually got around to that. I've heard a lot of the updates, so I know about the Gulzor K-Drive thing that's coming around. I know that we've got Nidus Prime just around the corner now.
Another satisfied customer.
Have you seen the announcements of the Lavos Orb mod though? Ooh, no, I did not. This one will also be able to reduce the cooldowns if you hit a certain amount of enemies. Okay, well, I am definitely looking forward to that. That could be quite interesting. I mean, I can already make it where Samaris will shut down my 4th ability as Lavos, even though you're supposed to only get it like every 30 seconds, maybe soon with a cooldown reduction. If I set it up right, I can just absolutely obliterate a cooldown. But yeah, to have that more consistently would be very, very nice. And Minxlol, thank you very much for the follow. How do you enter the raffle? Well, if you're at all curious, in the stream title there is !raffle, which gives you all the information you need. Basically, if you are eligible for the raffle, and do make sure you are eligible, I can't give you it if you are not eligible. If you are eligible for it, you can grab yourself a ribbon raffle ticket by hitting the spanner icon at the bottom of your chat window. You can also find a great number of other things you can use those fancy little blue spanners for, if you're not looking to get yourself a ribbon today, or if you just want to do something different. Options for all. Yeah, just doing the exclamation mark gives you information. It doesn't enter you, it's there for your info. Now, I haven't actually cast a single ability yet. Let's, not heat, we're against the corpus. I want toxin. Let's just put a load of toxin in this area, shall we? And they're all dead. I mean, that's just levels in a nutshell, isn't it? Chunk a load of toxin down the hallway, everything's dead. Toxin for the corpus, heat for the Grenier, and heat's probably the best as well when it comes to the infested. Because of course you get the guaranteed default, and that just kind of
Another
shreds.
satisfied customer.
Yo, Toxic Official, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much, Evo. Oh, Pineapple coming to pick a random frame. Okay, mission after this one, we'll be using a random frame. No way to know until we actually spin it, but yeah. That's going to be for the Exterminate mission. Interesting. A random Exterminate frame. I hope it's not Excalibur. I really hope it's not Excalibur. So how's everyone been? What's your weekends been like? What's everyone been up to? I know that Bid's been out in the forest for some music. What about the rest of you? Y'all been warframing, y'all been out enjoying the weather, if it's enjoyable where you are. I know that in some places it is slightly less enjoyable at the moment, but you know, stay safe if that's the case. What's everyone been up to? That was a heat blast. I didn't really need that, but okay. You got Nyx Prime? Nice! Nyx Prime is a pretty nice frame to have. Well, Nyx is a pretty nice frame to have. She's got a very interesting helmet for the style she goes for. Getting ready to start classes tomorrow? Alrighty, what classes are you doing here, in fact, okay. We're talking pottery classes, sword fighting, potion making, or something a little bit more, you know, down to earth. Actually, pottery's pretty down to earth. Second year is computer science. Oh, fair. Computer science professor. Oh, okay then. So you're not actually taking the classes; you're dealing the classes. Nice. I've been at grandparents' house. Went to a water park yesterday. It's been forever since I've been to a water park. I mean, absolutely forever since I last went to a water park, I think. There's one guy I was going to go with like 4 years ago, but we never ended up actually going because he decided to leave the country instead. He was fed up with Britain. Funny story. But no, yeah, it's probably been close to, if not slightly more than a decade since I last went to a water park. Damn, it's been a while. Then I've been trying to find a holiday which hasn't doubled in price. Ah, yeah, good luck with that. Lots of industries trying to recover from, well, basically everything that's happened around the world in the last 1.5 years, and hospitality is getting a little bit more expensive as a lot of people are realizing slugging out for basically no pay is actually kind of terrible. And I understand that fully. I understand it absolutely. We're having quite an interesting crisis in that regard here in the UK, but I won't go into it too much because it starts to get a little bit yeah, it's certainly been quite interesting seeing how things are changing over the last year. I'm always a staycation type anyway. Like, I might at some point, well, no might about it, I will at some point go back to Iceland. Because, oh, that was a lovely trip I had. But that one again, it's over a decade ago now. Very long time ago. I do not leave the country very often. We are nearly done on this. I feel like this survival mission, the sortie survival missions always seem to drag on. I know they're only 10 minutes, but compared to other sortie missions, survivals really drag on a bit. Whoever named Iceland Greenland's one funny person. I understand it was one of the Nordic settlers, or at least one of the Nordic groups of settlers. They saw the opportunity to waylay their enemies, or at least those who weren't their allies, and so named them the other way around, straight up just to confuse. That might be a complete urban myth, but hey, why not? Let's go with it. What stats would I suggest on a phage ribbon? Ooh. It's been a while since I've looked at the phage, so I couldn't say off the top of my head. What with the galvanized mods out these days? Yeah, this phage is going to be a rifle class, so what with the galvanized mods? Wait, no, is it rifle or shotgun class? See, I don't even remember that, but either way, there's multi-shot mods out for it now. The multi-shot's gotten a lot weaker. Critical damage remains a very good choice if it's got crit stats. I can't remember if it has. Beam shotgun? Alright. I'll have a look at it in a moment, because I'll also have a look at Omega's Riven after this. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. As we're saying, just got a shotgun Riven. It needs me to get 9 headshot kills from over 75 meters away. I have no accurate secondary. You don't have to use your well, actually, yeah, if it's shotgun, you would have to use your secondary for it. I mean, have you got nothing at all, Lucifer? Absolutely nothing. I mean, you might be able to use instead a atmospheric arch gun, although if you've not got an accurate secondary, you probably don't have one of those. I'm trying to think where you can do this. If you can get a shotgun with projectiles, you could use Ivara and then Navigator to guide the shotgun projectile into headshots. That's a slightly cheesier way of doing it, but it'll get there. The 75 meters isn't actually that far. Try it out on the plains. You only need to get the headshot kills. You don't need to get them in a row by the sounds of it. So you can really just kind of take your time and figure it out. You make a mistake, you try again next kill. Here, let's get out of this one. Which way is the exit? The exit's over this way. Let's go! We are done in this sortie mission. Corpus of clear heads? Yes, Orb Valis is a great one for it then. You got plenty of open space, plenty of long distance, and the Corpus kind of stand out. Do I think there's any bow except the auto bows that can compete with these guns like the Plasma and Nucor? Yeah, there is one bow, and that is called the Kuva Brahma. It is a string-powered rocket launcher that calls itself a bow. Otherwise, more specifically, you can look towards something like the Proboscis Cernos, because that one has a bit of a Cora light effect built into it, and that'll do you very well as well. Lens? I mean, lens hasn't gotten bad, it's kind of gotten outclassed. But yeah, the lens is still a thing. But yeah, you've absolutely got the lens, for example, as a kind of Corpus explosive bow. That'll do you well along that line of things. Say you got the Brahma, that'll do you pretty well. You've got the Proboscis Cernos, that one will do you pretty well as well. This one will group enemies together, dragging them in, and then hitting you with an AoE. The main thing is, you need something with area of effect capability. Without that, bows just lack, honestly. The other thing going for bows is stealth, and you don't really need a stealthy weapon in this game. You can get by with just murdering them so quickly they can't do anything about it. Or finding another way to have stealth, like pushed invisibility. Mutilis Cernos, it's an option. Yeah, Mutilis Cernos is an option. Again, it's a bit fallen behind the meta, I would say, but it is still an option, absolutely. Let's see, do I have the phage to have a quick look at it? I don't have the phage. Let's have a look at its stats here. Crit chance is not terrible. So going for a crit damage Riven could absolutely be an option there. It's got status per projectile with built-in multi-shots of 7. That's a lot of status to work with. So ramping up your status can be quite nice to work with there. Lynn the Pin coming in with 500 bits saying happy birthday. Thank you very much, Lynn. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Let's see then. It's got built-in viral on the phage. So, I mean, you've already got your viral there. You can just build on a heat stat on your Riven. That can go quite nice, because if you got a heat stat on your Riven, you can then apply your heat mod, your 90%, and then you can apply the heat 60-60 mod. You're going to have heat for days, which will stack quite nicely with that viral to do a lot of damage. So yeah, I'd say crit damage, heat, maybe status, maybe multi-shot, something along that line will do you pretty well. In terms of the reload's reasonable for that magazine. I don't know if it fires more of the magazine at once than it suggests there, but you're probably okay on that. I don't think you can get range on a Riven for these guns though. Hello Zom, say happy birthday as well. Thank you very much Zom, appreciate it. Yeah, that's what you'd be looking for in the phage there. To the person who asked earlier, I've completely lost your name in the chat here, sorry now, but there you are. Don't forget with the beam type shotguns as well, while mentioning, you have got the galvanized mod, galvanized acceleration, which does buff up your beam length. So you've already got that one available for extending the beam of something like the phage quite a lot. So you don't need to worry about range too much as long as you got that mod. Now, Omega did send over a ribbon to have a quick look at as well, so we'll quickly look at that, and then we'll get on with the next mission. Got the Comb Chronicron. Interesting name, Comb Chronicron. Well, let's have a look at it. It's for the Comb, which is itself not very good in the crits, I'd say. 11% crit chance is pretty low. I remember, Beard. Yeah, I've got it up on my screen side here. Yo, Jay will rock you. Thank you very much for the follow. Saying, hello, love your YouTube videos. Cheers, my dude. So, this one, critical chance is honestly not going to be too great on it. I don't know what disposition you're working with there, because you'll be on the Cougar Comb. So, I should probably be looking at the Cougar Comb stats, shouldn't I? Cougar Comb. I'm just going to use Omega's thingamajiggy here to help me out. So if this has better crit stats, it has got better, actually. It has got better. So the crit chance does work out there. You got fire rate. I mean, fire rate is a great thing to have. Minus damage to corpus. You can get away with that. You can really get away with that. Because it's still got, yeah, it's got status out the wazoo. The fire rate being buffed up, that's going to be pretty nice because you'll get you spooling faster. And as I said, you got the crit chance on there, which is a hefty amount of it. Yeah, that's a pretty decent one. You don't need to worry about plus damage on ribbons because there's so many sources of plus damage these days. Honestly, yeah, that's great. You can do pretty well with that. So I'm saying, got 10 Envoy today. Any suggestions for builds? Oh, yeah. Whilst I bring up the whilst I bring up the random frame spinner, just have a look at that. There you go. That's your build, Zom. That's your build. Just slap that on and you're good to go. It doesn't have the what's it? Hunter munitions on there because I prefer to go for a pure damage build on this setup. You can go for hunter munitions if you want, but honestly, this just works. This really just works. So let me just see. Where have I got that spinner hiding out at the moment? Here we go. So the frame that I will be using on the very next mission is... What did I ask for? I asked for not Excalibur. This is Umbra. This is still Excalibur game. Come on. Come on. Great. Alright. Umbra it is. Umbra it blooming well is. Let's do this. God damn you. God damn you, Pineapple. I'm going to make sure I have Prime Sure-Footed on him, because if I don't, that's going to be bad. Nope, I do not. So let's change that. There we go. Can you use Galvanized Scope on that? On this? I mean, you can use Galvanized Scope. It is able to fit, but you need to get yourself headshot kills, and you need to get them consistently, because this drops off entirely after 12 seconds, which honestly is not really that great. It's really not that great. You just want to be blowing up the area, not trying for headshot kills. So I would not use Galvanized Scope on this at all. No. Do I ever do Eidolons on stream? I do them very occasionally, Miffy Jaff. Very occasionally. I am not a boss fighter. I'm actually kind of bad when it comes to boss fights, not going to lie. Something like Eidolons, I am not on top of it all. So, no, I do not do it very often. Max Mangans, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's get cracking on this. Mission 2 Assorti. This should definitely be a lot faster than the first one. Even with the elemental enhancer, which I didn't actually check. No, as usual. I think it's something about this office. Teal coffee, teal all the way. Come on now. Come on now. Have you seen the logo? Does that look like a coffee mug to you? Does that look like a coffee mug to you? It's tea. Alright? This is a tea stream. I'm British, damn it. Not that there's anything wrong with British people who drink coffee. They are just, you know, humans. How much do I think that ribbon can go for? Oh, that's an entirely different question, Omega. I need to have a further look at that at another time altogether, to be quite honest. Ribbon pricing is always problematic, to say the least. At the very least, Umbra's cool lore. I mean, Umbra does have a whole quest assigned to his lore. It is pretty interesting. Ain't no denying that. I just... You're probably not going to see me cast a single one of his abilities because I just don't have use for them. Just don't. Right, these guys are really resisting my attacks with the old elemental resistance. Let's just switch to Glaive. Saber's a lot more physical. Is to exist? It doesn't need exist. Hell, his entire kit exists. I mean, I'm going to use it. Oh, he'd be trying to spread lies. Slanderous, slanderous lies. You get on a couple streams and all of a sudden you think you're hot shit, do you, Evie? Oh dear. I'm just going to have to hunt you down. Next Among Us, you're dead. Might end up unleashing Beard on you. Then what are you going to do? Alright. That mission, as I said, a lot quicker. Let's get out of here. Goodbye, Umbra. I would say you were good, but... I've heard the Javelin Augment can be pretty nice. I mean, it can be. If you have nothing to compare it against. It's still an Excalibur game, so, you know. Yeah. There you are, Pineapple. You've had your random frame. There is your Umbra. He went in, he did damage, he left. Done. Screw Umbra. Just the entire Excalibur line. I am not in the slightest bit disappointed I don't have Excalibur Prime and can't have Excalibur Prime because I don't want it. If I could choose between Excalibur Prime or 500 Platinum, I'd take the 500 Platinum. Absolutely. So Umbra-phobic? Deal with it. Umbra hater, 100%. Let's bring back the lovely guy. My main, it's Lavos. Tips saying, just got Zoris. I love the glaive gameplay. Can you recommend best glaive or mods? Glaive Prime is pretty much the best glaive. It is an absolute monster when it comes to glaives. And in terms of modding for it, well, I mean, I think the command should just be glaive. Hey, would you look at that? I actually remember the command points. So there you go. That is Glaive Prime. It uses the same build as
satisfied customer.
Before the nerfs and the mods. It's still just damn good. You'll do plenty fine with it. Umber Girl, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, Glaive Prime is absolutely blooming insane. You cannot go wrong with it. Oh, look at this. Whoop, and they're dead. The build that I have on my Glaive Prime includes both Force Slash and some serious Toxin. Whether I'm against the Grineer or the Corpus, they just die. Yeah, they just die. It works. You don't even need to build combo, you just throw it and they die. Also, that is one hell of a lot of River Raffle tickets that have just come in. Like, a lot. Is Glaive Prime vaulted? It is, yes. So it's not going to be cheap. Your next best after that is, I believe, the Zoris. Zoris is a very strong one as well. So you'll get plenty of work done. But I mean, if you want to work towards the best Glaive, then it's Glaive Prime. Whose weapon is it? That's a very good question. Whose weapon is Glaive? Can someone double check that? Whose weapon is Glaive Prime? Which Prime is it associated with? I don't know, I feel like it came around the same time as Zephyr, but I'm probably wrong there. Probably wrong.
Another satisfied customer.
The girl saying, hey KJM, waiting for your stream. Love your YouTube videos. I'm glad you love them. Welcome to the stream now. Glad you could join us here. And Demily, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Ember, ah, yes, Ember. Of course, it was Frost and Ember, that cycle. Let me through, let me through. Come on, there we are. So yeah, Glaive Prime is not going to be unvaulted for a hot minute because Ember was not that long ago. It also means the prices shouldn't be too exorbitant. Yeah, yeah. Path Assist is a little better than Zoris, but the Prime is #1. Alright, yeah. Yeah, there is Path Assist as well. Zoris is probably a little bit easier to get than Path Assist, but yeah. Zephyr was Cronin. Ah, yeah. I got overbought. Hold up, what? What? EV. Alright. This really what we're doing, Evie? This really what we're doing? Midway through. Well, never mind. Never mind, that's it. Mission failure. We'll have to go back to that one. I lose. Rip. Thanks, Evie. Thank you very much.
Yeah! Nice going, partner.
Oh, and Evie. Okay, that makes it up a bit. That makes it up a little bit. Thank you very much, Evie, for gifting 5 more subs to the channel. You are still a menace, but at least you're a kind menace. I know. It's... Me too. Now, who put abort mission in the spanner section? I mean, it couldn't have been me, surely not. There we are. Squad is reconvened. Squad is reconvened. We'll just have to give this another try then, guys. We'll just have to give this another try. Yeah, Nazami, Voodoo, Ray Ray, Darkus Alpha, Tips2G, and Shinjo. Enjoy your subscriptions. You've got those lovely blue badges next to your name. You've got access to the emotes that come with it. We have got more emotes on the way. There's been a bit of delay on that at the moment, as the artist who's got to do them is having, well, difficulty on getting it all put together at the moment. But they are on their way for even more emotes, and you've been looking out for those. But now we need to get back to that sortie. We were doing well, and then we weren't. So let's try it again. Oh, thank you, Tono. I don't know you either, but thank you very much. Happy birthday. You know, I think that is the second time ever I've seen someone use abort mission. The second time ever. I'm trying to remember what the other time was. It was either in the middle of an Eidolon hunt or on the Zealoid Prelate. Either way, it was not very nice. Alright, let's continue with this then. We're pretty much back where I was. Just a little bit behind in the whole process, I guess. So I'm saying it wasn't the Sword and Shield I was expecting to get when I came back. The agenda seems pretty nice. Will you be able to pick up the 55 shot that's available now, Ken? Oh, if I've not already got an agenda, I will do, yes. Can we throw the glaive? Thank you, there we go. I mean, just look at that. I flailed around for a bit, yeah, sure. But then when I actually threw it, just kind of... Yeah. Also, my Sentinel is now very adept at taking out the nullifier bubbles and pretty much anything else it shoots. I mean, watch this. Watch. Come on, start firing. Zzz, and it's dead. Zzz, dead. Zzz, dead. Yeah, my Sentinel's got some teeth now. My Sentinel's got some teeth. It's not as amazing as, you know, just kind of detonating the entire area. I can just kind of do this and it... Yeah, that takes out a few things, you know. A couple of them may fire some seconds, but then they're dead. But my Sentinel has some teeth now. Yeah, we'll have a look at the Tenet weapon rotation after this for you, Zom, absolutely. Rigorous Swap is a good mod for glaive primary use. I mean, is it? We've got quick switch, you know? Look at that. It's quick switch. Why would you need quick swapping when it's basically instant? I don't see the value in that one there, Lynn, to be quite honest. Between primary and secondary, there's value. But not between primary and melee. I might be wrong, but... Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the swap speed, not the damage on swap. Hold up. Let me have a look here. I might have just made a fool of myself there, but that's fine. Vigorous swap. Oh, right. Damage on equip. Yes. Okay, no, that is good, yeah. I mean, it is pure damage. It's not going to be perfect, and it is for a limited time, but if you are swapping a lot, I can absolutely see the value there, yeah. Is it worth a Warframe slot? That's debatable. But I can absolutely see the value. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's going to be a pure damage buff by the way that it's worded and the amount that it gives. So that would stack additively with the likes of Serration, your galvanized status overload mods, or arcanes. Do be aware of that kind of non-synergy, I suppose. But yeah, that's definitely an option to pick. Something to put on the Excalibur, because let's face it, you're not using his abilities. Give me that. Thank you. Mine. I got it first. Can't catch me. I will continue to dash. Oh no, there's a wall. I will continue to dash. Aha! Just a bit of needless competition, you know? We're just going to blow up all of the loot crates in the area for a moment. Anything useful? Doesn't really look like it, does it? You know what? I want a mower. I know I've got a sentinel, but I want a mower. Which one's got the mower in? You, not you. Maybe there's some over here. You. Nope. Oh, come on. At least one of these has got up. There we go. Give me a mower. I want a mower. There we go. Wukong, because he has like 8 flex slots. I mean, Wukong does have actual building potential. If someone's telling you he's got 8 flex slots, then they're not even trying to build for any of his abilities. Wukong does have proper build potential. It's why I've got multiple builds for him. Wukong, he does have some space for messing around, I suppose. What does extract everything? Give it a click, Eevee. Give it a click. Extract everything is the most expensive channel point option for a very, very good reason. And that's because it can pretty much only happen once. You need another 49k? Wait, only 49? Not 490? Extract all the endo from the items? Absolutely. Every single one that I have in my orbiter, which I can show you in just a second. Oh, I think we forgot to do the prediction. Oh well. Do that another time. We'll do it another time, guys. No, 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 no. It's 500k. Come on. For something... Oh, hey. Speak of items. For something as significant as that, you think I'm going to leave it to just 50k? Come off it. Come off it. Thank you very much there, Mr. Duck or something. Thank you for joining in the squad. You have yourself a good day. So yeah, to give you an idea as to just how many items you would be demolishing, well, this is the room you would be completely melting down. Every single one of these in this collection I've been working on for quite some time. This is what extract everything will be extracting. I mean, you see, I've got them lining up all around here at this point. Every single one, including the one hidden up there. That one goes as well. That one goes as well. The little security camera that's pointing the wrong way for some reason. All of them. Every last one gone. I start the whole collection from scratch, even you. That only includes the ones in that room, okay? Yeah, we got the super extra special shinies up the front here. These are not eligible. They will permanently stay. They are too pretty. I'm sorry, you can't have them. Everything else will be gone. Extract the flow even. Imagine how much plat that is. I don't want to think about it, honestly. I don't want to think about it because that is quite a bit there. I mean, these are NASA's alone. You can probably sell them for about 10 plat a piece. So, yeah, the pineapple looking ones, 10 plat fully socketed, probably around that. Maybe down as low as 8. There's a few there. There's a few. Was there a Curia stuck in that ceiling sculpture? Was there a Curia there? I'm afraid not. No, the Curia is not hidden there. Nope. That's not where the Curia is. How do you get Himikaras? I believe they... Are they the ones from the Nightwave? I think they might have been the ones from the Nightwave, yeah. I've got these ones up in here. As they're on both sides. And we got Kithas down here and the Zambukas over there. The other sculpture? Which other sculpture? I mean, there's ones... Oh, on the ceiling. Sorry, on the ceiling. All right. If you Jaff as well saying, if you can spare time, sir, could you please show your proboscis build? I don't actually have one, I don't think. Is there a Curia up there? I'm afraid not, no. No Curia up there. You are completely off, Quintus. There is no Curia up there. Not there, not there. Nope. I know it kind of looks like it from the back there, but that's just the back of it. Yeah, I don't think I have a build for the Proboscis, which means I'm going to ask Beard for help, because I know he uses one. Beard, do you have a build for the Proboscis, Sonos? Red Timo, not gonna lie, your videos are so great, but the formula of Warframe is so broken with percent of buff happening at once. You got minus 2.14 with Ash. I'm not even sure what you mean by minus 2.14 of Ash. Yeah, I remember Quintus, I think it was you who found the Curia that was hidden here last time. Now, it's not been seen for quite some time. It has not been seen for quite some time. I've left it in the same place for a while, and no one has pointed out the Curia. Oh, you meant damage, right. When you said minus 2.41, Red Teamer, you didn't actually say damage. You just said you saw a minus 2.14. You need to actually, finish saying what you're saying for me to understand it. I am familiar with the negative damage that can happen in this game. Yes. And Yusuf, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, now, we've done the sortie for today. So that is all completed. As said, I'd like to open up some presents. And those presents are in the form of relics. I mean, it can happen randomly, it can happen all over the place. Warframe is bug frame for a reason, yeah. It happens all over the place, Red Teamo. You kind of get used to it. Hell, believe me, the number of times I have been thwarted by bugs when trying to start testing things, yeah. Yeah, believe you me, I've come across a lot of bugs. Does negative damage heal the opponent? Usually negative damage will pop up when you kill the opponent because you are dealing just that much damage. Otherwise, it's typically just kind of a graphical glitch rather than a healing glitch. Healing damage should be fully removed from the game. Should be. Usually negative damage is just, you're dead. It's kind of like how negative temperature is the hottest thing in the entire universe. Because you get a temperature, it starts at 0 Kelvin, it goes all the way up through to, I suppose, infinite temperature. And then after that, you get into negative temperature, which is beyond, it's beyond any theoretical normal for temperature. So it's kind of like that. But nothing to do with that. But kind of like that. I just wanted to share that fun fact realistically. Alright guys, now I'm going to bring pretty much the same set, unless you guys roll me any randoms. Here's Beard bringing out a Proboscis Sonos build, so for those who want a Proboscis Sonos build, you want to change out some of this, looking at it actually. This is an older build you got here, Beard. Split Chamber, you want to be switching that out for the Galvanized mod, absolutely. Amalgam Restoration is good enough to keep, but Heavy Caliber, I would recommend swapping that one out, because you can fill in the Arcane at this point. Vigilante Armaments is quite possibly devalued at this stage, so you could switch it over to maybe an Elemental Damage, although given how many Elemental mods you've got on here already, possibly not. It's a tough one to call. It's a tough one to call, so maybe we'll need to see a slightly more updated build on that one, but that'll at least get you along the way. He was saying, I thought -1 Kelvin, the atoms would self-destruct and cause a black hole. No, -1 Kelvin is literally 1 degree away from -0 Kelvin, which is where every single atom is at the highest possible temperature. It can take no more thermal energy. What that means is so theoretical as to be completely bonkers to even talk about. It means nothing at that point. It's just mad. Probably one for the explosive radius. Could be a good shout there, Bid. Could be a good shout. Alright, so let's get relic cracking. If you want to join in for some relic cracking, make sure you send a message over to the Kengineer. BC only, of course, but it doesn't matter what your MR is. Wait, if you're MR 31 or just 1, so long as you can open relics, let's get cracking them. Let's see, what Fisher can we go on to? What's our fast one we got today? You know what? That's a pretty fast one. Grenier, Exterminate, Saturn? Yeah, that's going to be a fast one. So we're going to do some Miso Fishers, guys. Hello, Inteba. How are you doing today? Lucifer just got a Cedo Riven? Well, enjoy making bank, mate. If you're looking to sell it. Yeah, you can absolutely join in. There you go. Welcome to the squad. We've got one more spot open if anyone else would like to join in for a little bit of miso fisher fun. I'm going to be bringing as many Radiant Relics as I can. I should have a couple. Okay, I've got only a couple here. Which frames am I putting my Umbral Formers on? I mean, I've already put 2 of them onto Labos. Aside from that, as and when I feel like it, really. I don't find the need to Umbral most frames, so I just kind of hang around on them. Have a look at Sevagoth. Let's have a look. Oh, that is a very holy Sevagoth. That mix white, blue, and gold together the wings. That is a very angelic Sevagoth. I like the twist on the style there. That's a good look. Well built. Well built. I'd have to say Bubonico and Trom the Riven. Yeah, that's pretty lucky. Those are good things to have. Let's see how the shadow looks. Oh, there we are. In complete contrast and opposition. This is more like your Disney villain kind of demon. You got a nice contrast going on there. I do like that. Oh, and here we go. We got the Proboscis Sonos build for someone who's got a slightly more new one. This one goes a lot less on the status, I noticed, and we've still got heavy caliber in here. So this is going all out on damage instead, which is perfectly viable. I mean, look at that radial attack. Look at that radial attack for damage. Woo! And that's without these kicking in fully. That's going to get you a lot done. Now, what I don't like is going triple on the pure damage mods here. You've got heavy caliber, you've got serration, you've got galvanized aptitude, you've got primary merciless. That is a lot of pure damage being thrown together there. I'm not a huge fan of that. I do feel like there should be other ways you can go with this build instead. Probably, let me see. You got your charge rate 0.7, you got your reload 0.6. I feel like you might do better looking at increasing your fire rate, just so you can put the charge up that bit faster on it. Either that, or with this range at 7, you go for Prime Firestorm, you'll be increasing that range substantially. And you won't even have to change the polarity. Yeah, I think Prime Firestorm, replacing Heavy Caliber, could do very good work on this. Just give yourself that extra bit of range to make sure you are smashing as much as possible. Otherwise, for those interested, aside from the overstacking on the pure damage, I'd say that's a very solid build overall. Make sure you remember to use up the Excellent slots if you are going so heavily invested. Just either if you want to go for ammo, if you want to... You've already got it silenced, so pretty much just be ammo conversion you'd be worrying about there. And Tizio Bello, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Have you got space? Yeah, Evie, there you go. Alright, so we've had a look at their build there. Skip the ribbon one because it's mostly for the build for everyone. So, let's get cracking onto this now. Let's get cracking onto this. Was there a Bane mod in there? There was not a Bane mod in there, no. That's enough builds for now, thank you, Lucifer. So we're just waiting for Evie to grab a relic, and then we'll be popping on. And Zom grabbing a whole bunch of Ribbon Raffle tickets. There you go. That should be auto-updating on the ticker as well. I love that we've got the auto-updater now. I know it's been in there for the last few streams, but I still am very grateful not having to type those in every time now. Whew. Oh, I understand Clinchies. I absolutely understand on that side of things. If you are going for a weapon which kills via status, Bane mods are really the way to go. It is such a huge amount of damage, but then they're only really the way to go if you're up against really high level content. If you're against Star Chart content most of the time, like if you're just doing Relic Fishers, don't waste your time on it. Don't spend that time trying to switch between the different factions. That is a little bit too much effort. But if you are going up against Steel Path or even totally endgame endless missions, then yeah, give yourself that extra if you are using a status weapon. If it's a non-status, you might find more value elsewise, but that depends on exactly what weapon you're working with. Status killing build, so yeah, just, yeah, grab it. Oh, hey, if the Lotus is going to double gift you there, Oven Cake, win-win. No complaining needed, eh? Let's just make all of these. There you go, and the burn. Right. Oregon cell, as you do. Yeah, when it comes to damage calculation, you do always have to remember theoretical damage doesn't always apply to true damage. Like, for example, you've got some pretty serious damage stats can come out on the Rubico, for example. But because it's single target sniper, you can't apply them anywhere near as well as you can various explosive weapons. Where do I get most of my relics from? I just kind of passively acquire them, to be quite honest. However, when it comes to farming specifically, if you are trying to farm specifically, I'll be giving actually fuller details on that in an upcoming video. But yeah, most of these relics I just kind of casually acquire. Alright, let's see, what did we just get? What is this? What is this? This is absolute trash. Oh my god. This is absolute trash. Crikey. Well, screw you too, game. Screw you too. Is Scale of Justice not usable on the Vacor Heck? Honestly, not too sure on that Spiderfly. Let me think. Yeah, I don't even know if I have the mod to double check for you. Let's give that a quick look, real. Right there. Vacor Heck. It's not a Warframe. Vacor Heck. Do I have the Heck mod? It's not coming up there. Scattered Justice, no. Just double check, do I actually own the mod? Because otherwise, if not, that was a terrible way to check. Invent, nope. Also not the way to check. Scattered Justice, yeah, so yeah, it doesn't apply. Vehicle Heck cannot take the Scattered Justice, that confirms that for you, yeah. That's a big fat no. Alright, let's switch back to our Envoy. Wonder what the average return of active relics is on Railjack. It can vary substantially. It can vary quite substantially. I have gone through the drop tables and used the run times from the other stream, in fact. It will be coming out in the next video. It's going to be a while on that because there is a lot of number crunching to do, but believe you me, you'll know exactly how to farm the relics you need. Video. I've already gone over how you open up your relics. I'll give you exactly where you're farming and therefore how long it's going to take to farm prime frames. You're going to know that 100% when that next video comes out. Think along the lines of the how long does it take to farm the various frames. That previous video, what's the longest farm? Think along that line, but for primes. That's what's coming. How many Harrow chassis blueprints do I have? That's a good question. That's a good question. What's the quickest way I can check that? It's probably just going to be inventory. Harrow chassis. I'm up to 519 now. Worth nearly 2 million credits. Yeah, the Equinox farm can be a bit of a nasty one. It took us on stream around about 2.5 hours. We weren't perfectly effective at doing the farm, because of course we were on stream and having good old chat at the same time. But yeah, it took about 2.5 hours on stream to get Equinox. And that was on the longer side. We weren't too lucky. And pop. Wait, loads of them went invulnerable for a bit. That was nowhere near as satisfying. There we go. 200 plat for an unrolled Tito? I have no idea. I haven't looked at the prices for ribbons. you're just going to have to try and figure your way through the Riven market yourself. Use the website riven.market. If you're already there you go. You've got your prices. Riven pricing is, always has been, and always will be an absolute monster.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Pretty much at the end of the day, a Riven is worth as much as someone's going to pay for it. So, you know, depends how long you want to spend selling to try and get the price you're looking for. Also be aware that when people are talking about god rolls, a lot of people when selling a Riven will call a Riven a god roll, even if it is objectively not a god roll. The whole concept of a god roll is often bandied around by people looking to get more value than their Riven is worth. So do be aware of that. Nearly through on our kills. There we go, 118. Ow, bollocks. Let's get out of here. I've gone over the fuller stats when it comes to negatives over on my what's it, how rare is your Riven video. I've already gone over it, Red Teemo. Negatives do have quite the impact. It's not just 5 to 10% as you're stating, no. Negatives have a serious impact. I mean, you can confirm jack shit. I've gone over it. If you mean 5 to 10 percentage points, okay, but that's not what the numbers mean. When you say 5 to 10% broadly, you're meaning everything. Obviously, the amount, the absolute value that you are reading, the percentage point value, is going to be smaller on low disposition weapons because you're on a low disposition weapon. But when you say things are only 5 to 10%, you're talking broadly. You are literally saying all stats, not percentage points, and in that case you are absolutely wrong. Alright, that is actually the end of my radiance on Miso, annoyingly. Do we have any other quick ones we can do instead? We have got a Neo Rescue. That's reasonably quick, I think. I've got a couple radiance here. Let's pop those. Yes, I'm abducting you to a different type, but you should be okay. It's because we're getting the radiance. Okay, up to 521 of these now. Real Oven Cake saying, do I know a good way of killing the Necromech for the Deimos Isolation Bolts? Alright, so you want to be aiming for the arms, you want to be using radiation damage, and if you can subsume silence from Banshee onto your Warframe, that will disable a lot of their abilities, which can make you very much more effective. Hello, Puns and Shotguns, how are you doing today? Yeah, radiation damage, Banshee silence, aim for the arms, you'll do amazingly there. It's my birthday tomorrow, technically, but because I'm not streaming tomorrow, this is the birthday stream, yeah. Otherwise, yes. This way. Give me that reactant. I have consent, y'all. Oh, one reactant. More than none. Ooh. In one room, that's good. Let's lap an area. Oh yeah, there's many ways to do a Necromech, but I'm not going to list out every single way. I'm going to list out perhaps the most valuable stuff. Yo, Puns and Shotguns, coming in with the 10 gifted subs. Ah, damn. Thank you very, very much for your generosity there. Happy early birthday, my dude. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And to those 10 of you who have just gained a subscription as well, enjoy your shiny new sub badges. Enjoy the emotes. And of course, give a thank you very much to Puns and Shotguns for the generosity. Woo! Alright, got all of the reactant. Let's go get the hostage. Yeah, I do see that there, absolutely. Miffy Jaff. So after this mission, I will be picking a random Warframe using the spinner. You can be sure of that. Oh, that's great. It's open. Whoops. Gotta go to the other one. Unless someone's already in there. Wait, both grates are locked? Oh, that's unusual. Okay. Alright. Fair enough, someone will go through the normal way a lot faster than me because the not so normal ways are closed. That's really unusual. Hello, Awesome Dragon.
Another
Gotta give it
satisfied
some.
customer.
Awesome. Most likely that would have just come from, let me just see here. Yeah, that one just came from Puns and Shotguns, so there's your legend to thank. And VT Core, thank you very much for the follow. Have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way. I'm not even paying attention right now. I'm too busy smiling at you all. There we are. Let's get out of here. I'm not going to keep them waiting. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, Nick's Prime Chassis. Jazz. I bet it says don't leave the hostage behind. Yeah. Yeah, the rescue missions never really been much about rescuing so much as just unlocking a door and go. Just go. Do I have any plans for the birthday? So the family are actually going to be out as we've got other things going on. Unfortunately, it's the anniversary of a death in the family, so yay! Now I've got that up alongside me, so much the family is going to be dealing with that.
Another satisfied customer.
Hit a few of them rather hard. So I'm mostly going to be sleeping in, waking up, grabbing some pancakes, and then cracking on with the next video I want to get out, because that is what I enjoy doing. Honestly, I really do enjoy making these videos. Hell, I wouldn't have started onto it if I didn't. And yo, Naki, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I think I may have missed a follow in all of that noise as well. So yo, Procro, VT Core, and Naki, all three of you, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel, each of you. Alright, let's grab a random frame. As declared by Miffy Jaff, it is time to bring this out. Here we go. I'm going to be using... We'll use this for the next 3 missions. I'm feeling generous. Next 3 missions is Wisp. I am so glad that it came out to be that one. Whew. So glad. And for you, Beard. Alright, Beard, there you go. Beard is going to be using for the next 3 missions in Naros. There you are, Beard. You asked for it, you got it. You've got a Naros. And a big fat pineapple coming in with the random weapon with potato. Okay, it's a random melee with a potato on it. Let me just grab that one. That is this one right here. I'm going to be using Skiajati. You found a way to get Excalibur in there somehow, didn't you, Pineapple? It may not be Excalibur himself, but you found a way. You found a way to get Excalibur in there. All right, Skiajati it is. We'll bring that. Get a random for you as well, Lucifer. Yeah, let's do that. Let me just grab you the random frame back again. If you don't have it, you'll just have to bring something like it. You are going to be bringing... Revenant. Revenant or something like Revenant. That's what you're going to be bringing there, Lucifer. Revenant or something like Revenant. Oh, Evie wants a random as well. Alright, Evie. One final random. Evie, you get Frost. You not got a Revenant, Lucifer? Alright, yeah, Rhino's a good substitute. Rhino will do. Bring your Rhino. And Evie, you're bringing Frost. There we are. We are now fully rolled up. Daft Switch hopped on to say happy birthday. Thank you very much, Dafts. I appreciate it. Alright, Skiajati time. And Wisp. As so declared, so it shall be. Now, what Wisp have I got here? Let's have a look at this build. We've got a Warcry Wisp. Doesn't have Eternal War. Well, that's no good. Let's get that onto here somewhere. It can swap in there. There we go. Eternal Warcry. That'll do. Thank you, Awesome Dragon. Then we'll have the Nyx Prime Systems Relic. I apparently have the blueprint. Sorry, this is an English-only chat. I don't actually speak any other language, so please keep it English-only. Nyx Prime Systems. That was the one you were looking for, wasn't it? Nyx Prime Systems. So that's Lith, D7, Raxi, S3. I've got those. We can give those a crack. Let's see. Lith or Axie? What's the better one we got? I'm sorry, Awesome Dragon. Been burned once on that. Not having it again. There. English only in the chat, please. Lith? Yeah, we can do Lith. Beard saying I don't have a potato on my Naros? Oh, well, Beard, that's your choice, isn't it? Do you put one in or don't you? Alright, Lith, what we got? We got Mobile Defense, Excavation. Ooh. I'll take the Mobile Defense, quite frankly. Not a fan of Excavation. Nyx Prime System, C7. You know, just for you, I'll upgrade this one. There we go. Are you the only one who thinks that Wisp helmet looks like a mantis? I mean, you should see Banshee. You should really see Banshee. I get what you mean. We got I1, we got C7 Radiant, we got B8 Radiant. Oh, what's the B8? The Beard B8. Sorry for the potato you put in this in Aros. Oh no. Hey, it'll probably see more use than a potato put into my Excalibur. Or we've not done one. Lith B8. I would click it, but game says no. Lith B8, let's have a look here. That one, Bazza Prime. Okay, well. Yeah, sure, I'll just pick this up, guys. It's fine. Let's go. Any Gorse build tips? He looks like he favours strength, range, or duration. He's very good with duration. You really do want to be having duration on Gorse. But if you want to use most of his kit, yeah. If you're looking for just a... what do we call it? A Thermal Sunder build. Strength, range, minus duration, that's good. And efficiency to boot. Otherwise, he loves his duration, just Gorse. And yo, the Invisible Guardian, thank you very much for the follow. Pineapple, honestly, it just feels like it is right up your alley to have those kind of results. Like, if one could say it was rigged, I'd believe so, except for the fact that I'm the one running the spin and not you. Is Wisp solo viable? Hell yes. Hell yes, Wisp is solo viable. Like, that's barely even a question, to be quite honest, my dude. Hell yes, Wisp is solo viable. Oops, I have accidentally let that run out. There we go, I just have to repop that. Hello, Invisible Guardian, how are you doing? Frost is just a weak ember. A Frost actually has some very powerful capabilities built into him. They're a bit janky to use, but he has 100% total armor strip available to him, and he can hit enemies for half of their entire health, no armor reduction possible at any level. You buff it with Viral, he can one-shot almost any enemy in the game. Almost. Not the damage reduction enemies. Any standard enemy, he can one-shot. I can show you guys after this mission. I can absolutely show you after this mission how Frost can do some serious damage. And no augment needed. Nope, no augment. Wait, we can extract. We don't have to do the whole mission, right? We can just extract. Am I wrong? Can we just leave? I think we can just leave. Like, the Growth Strike 3 can allow us to just open our relic, right? Am I wrong? Don't want to kill the G3? I mean, I could kill the G3, or I can open up the relic faster? I don't know. What's the better option here? Can we just leave? I've got to find out. I want to know, can we just leave? And still open up our relic? Because the Lotus is the one letting us leave. Kill G3 and then leave? The G3 are nowhere near me, so screw them. Screw them. I'll take the big shiny though. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you come on over then, Invisible Guardian. Thank you. Slightly need a haste smoke, but you know, I'll take it. I don't do fashion, alright? This is the Wisp as she comes. We do! Oh, G3, thank you very much. You allowed us to open up this relic faster. This is not what you were looking for, however, Evu, is it? Does Evu want this? Oh, Lucifer. Yeah, this isn't what you were looking for, was it? Bye, G3. Didn't want to see you anyway.
That means we won today.
Alright guys, I'm going to briefly drop the squad, and show you what Frost can do. I only recently learned about this as well. I think it was on the Discord? I don't know. Covering Wisp's ass is a sin. Alright, thirsty bro, deal with it. Deal with it. I'll invite you guys back in a moment. I'm just going to pop on over to the simulacrum real quick. Wait a beard jumping. I know what he's like. And let me show you what Frost can actually do. Alright, let me show you what Frost can do. Let's grab this nice, efficient, high-range build. That'll do just nicely, thank you very much. And I'm going to grab the Epitaph because it is very good at spreading a decent amount of viral in a wide-ass area. Cool. So I've got a high-range, low-strength Frost. He hasn't even got a sigil equipped, apparently. Let's head on over to the Simulacrum. Now, this is very much a Simulacrum build I'm about to show you here, guys. It is not perfectly ideal when it comes to getting work done. You can, but it's not perfect. Very far from it. Let me show you what you can to get done. Now, the observant of you will notice I don't have the normal abilities on this Frost. I don't have his normal 2, I do have Ensnare there. And that is very important, you'll see why in just a moment. Let's bring in some heavy gunners, shall we? Corrupted heavy gunners. You know, some nice, pretty beefy stuff. Level 170, yeah, that'll do quite nicely, thank you very much. Okay, let me get rid of my Sentinel before my Sentinel kills them all, that's cheating. I don't need to get rid of the Sentinel, let's just get rid of the Verglass. You know, 4 a Sentinel weapon is kind of cheating. Reset these guys, gals. You know, this is a genuine test. This is genuine. Alright, bring them all together. There we go. That was the wrong button. Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, there we are. I hope you caught that. Do you need another demonstration? You might need another demonstration. Let me just re-demonstrate that here for you. I'm just going to bring them all together. There we go. And pop. Pop.
Another satisfied.
Oh, this one's to survive, apparently. Let's just shoot that one dead. There we go. You don't understand? Alright, now I'm going to actually explain what's going on here. And thank you for the follow, Vertex. Let me show you what's actually going on. Thank you very much, Vertex. Appreciate it. So, first things first. When you use your snow globe, any enemy which is within the snow globe at the point of casting is forced out of it. You see? They go quite a distance. Now, in being forced out, if they bump into anything, you can see these guys, they bumped in at high speed, but this one didn't quite get into the edge. Anything they bump into causes them damage. The harder they hit something, the more damage they take. So that's why you have the really high range. You watch this? Bam. Really high range makes them move that much faster. They take even more damage. And you can hit more of them more easily. You add the viral on, and that just stacks it up. They could have near enough, well, they could have literally full health. Because of the viral, it multiplies up the damage. That one survived by hitting its friend, and now it's dead. How about you guys? You doing alright over here? Not anymore, they ain't. It is true damage. It is level scaling. Oh, no, no, no. Of course it won't say that. This game doesn't tell you things. You just have to kind of figure them out by accident. You put the viral on, you get the bonus damage, and you kill them. There you are. Now, there is a serious downside to this in that you leave these giant ass bubbles absolutely freaking everywhere, and your team will hate you for this. I specifically made a video covering this. Not this build, the fact that teammates will hate you for being frost. However, you set this up correctly, especially if you're using Ensnare to really bring together groups of enemies that brought together no one, whatever. And then just kind of launch them to their death. Just like that. Now, it is very janky. It is very, very janky. Oh, there's apparently someone alive. Can it just die, please? Just die. There we go. Okay. That's what I get for a status bit. Built one. Why power donation? Oh, because why not? Quite frankly, I'm not using the strength on Frost, so why have the strength on Frost? In terms of the actual build overall, though, what the power donation will do for you there, and the reduced duration. No, sorry, just the power donation. What that does is it reduces the health of the snow globe. So they pop more often, meaning they're in the way of your friends for a much shorter amount of time. And thank you, Muzzle Jake. Thank you very much. And this can get a bit janky in very weird ways. I'm not sure about flying enemies, so let's just check. That would be Ospreys. Let's get some Ospreys up in here. Which ones do we want? Oxygen Ospreys. Everyone hates killing those. They got armor. How dare they have armor? They are Corpus. Let's give them a try. We'll group them all up. Hit them with a viral. Yeah, no, they're not affected. Yeah, that's a no bueno on that there. I mean, you can still group them, kinda, and just kind of start spamming stuff at them, but yeah, it's not happening. These guys do not respond to that. Yeah, flying enemies resistant to being knocked back by Frost Bubble, it's a no-go. You want to see a Thermal Sunder build? Okay, we can have a look at that. Let's see. Do I have one built on Gorse? Probably not, but let's have a look anyway. Which one did I use? I think it was this one. Use the 4th on flying enemies? You can absolutely do that, yeah. Because that will also sap their armor, but because of the lower strength, it's not going to be doing much damage at all then. Because the build is focusing on the range instead, and you'll lose a lot of strength doing that. It's not as great. Yo, Jasmus, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So this is a build I've got going here for Gorse. You see we've got the lack of duration, which usually just nerfs the hell out of his kit. This one has terrible duration. This has terrible duration. Macrush doesn't really care for it so much because I've got all of the efficiency there, but it's still not the lower drain you'd normally be hoping for. This is focusing instead on having a bit of range and a lot of strength, which gives your Thermal Sunder quite a bit of a hit. There are other ways of achieving this. This is just the kind of setup that I've gone for. I'm throwing it together with 0 Former. So you can absolutely improve this quite a lot by putting in some Former Hero there. Gorse is definitely a frame which benefits a lot from Former. But even with just a basic thing like this, let's take a much more standard kind of enemy, because Thermal Sunder is not great at the super high levels. But if we grab something like just a whole bunch of troopers, you know. Get some troopers, get some Drekar troopers, get some Kuba troopers, get some Frontier troopers. Let's have a bunch of them, shall we? On your more typical star chart tier. That's going to be more like what you're actually facing. And you see, it kind of gets the work done, yeah. That was perhaps a little bit too low level to demonstrate. They all just exploded, didn't they? And you can do that whilst running through the mission still. Let's bump it up. Where does it start falling off? Let's try 40. How far can you take something like this? That's doing pretty well. Yeah, that's doing pretty well. Simulacrum has this weird thing where you kind of have to look at enemies for them to take the full effects. I need to investigate that at some point. Okay, let's try 60. Let's go for mid-sortie tier.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, VSM Butchie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, here they are resisting it a little bit longer. But not like forever. It feels like to me level 60 is where things will start to struggle. If say frost brainstorming, would faster cast speed do anything? Does it make the bubble spawn faster so it pushes faster? Maybe. Let's give it a try. Let's give that a try. I didn't think about that. Frost, let's bring you back. Let's grab the build. That is kind of janked. Here we go.
Another satisfied customer.
Let's see. What can we drop from this? If we drop just a tiny bit of range, and instead bring in, what is it called? Forgotten what it's called, so let's just go speak. Natural talent.
Another
there we are.
satisfied customer.
Yo, Mr. Azrael and your spirit. Thank you very much for the follows, both of you. Welcome to the channel. Cheers, Mr. Azrael. Alright, let's grab these guys again, but not these ones. No, we want to take this back up again to the top. Heavy, I can't spell heavy. Heavy, where is it? Corrupted heavy gunners. Max level, because why not? Let's flex it. Oh, I could do 175 now. Thank you, Invisible Guardian. Oh, surprised I fell there. So let's just group them all together. Give them that, and now let's try that. I'm not really seeing much of a difference, really. I'm not seeing much of a difference. Oh, you'll be able to get it soon enough, Emphatic Echo. Don't you worry about that. It will be coming back. Alright, if I don't group them up, let's just send them through a slide and see how much they're hurt by it. Yeah, I've done a fair amount of testing with this. That felt like the same kind of speed as before. That doesn't feel like there was much of a change. Ta-da! Thank you for your spirit, I appreciate it. I do make a point of speaking clearly. I mean, I needed to for my previous work. I used to work in a call center quite some time, really. And you do need to be able to speak clearly for that, so that kind of gave me some good training for it. Yeah, natural talent doesn't seem to be doing much in the way of anything for us there. So, you can kind of skip out on that one. Then, I did have just a tiny 15% bonus range in there in the other case. I suppose what you could do, rather than this power donation, we could go for a more matching aura. Say something as stupid as just good old rejuvenation. That would allow you to put in Umbral Intensify, and that will bring your strength up quite a bit more from where it was. That'll bring you up to 84%. So you'll still get some armor strip, 33% from Avalanche. Does speaking clearly help you in customer service? It does when you're on the phone, because you know what people's phones are like. Everyone seems to have a phone that crackles. Speaking clearly helps a lot there. It also helps when reading out terms and conditions, because people get bored of those very, 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 very quickly. Flashbacks. Let's not think about that too long. That was not a fun job. That was not a fun job. But yeah, Frost does some damn good work. It's a bit niche. You do have to group them up, get the viral, and then not press 4, that's the wrong button, press 3. And maybe have some more energy, I just spent it all. Ow, bollocks. How did I spend all my energy? Did I bring out the wrong build? No. No, I just somehow spent all my energy, that was weird. Alright, well, let's try that again. Group them up, give them viral, and send them to the Shadow Realm. Yep, there we are, that works. Yes, you're very right, that Pure Spirited is very right. Oh, you've worked in a few call centers yourself. Well, you know my pain then. You know my pain. Including the pain of being tracked down to the second on balls you're handling. So yeah, there you are. Frost. He can actually destroy a cluster of enemies surprisingly effectively. Who'd have thought it? Frost. Of all bloody frames. You still won't see me using it much though. As janky as it is, that kind of overrides the power of it for me. But give it a try yourself. If you like that kind of combination, there you go. If you wanted to have a reason to bring Frost, there you go. KPIs are no fun at all. I mean, KPIs are everywhere. KPIs in call centers are especially abusive. Literally tracked to the second. God, the number of times I had someone going, Ked, I'm sorry, no, your call time, it's supposed to be at 371 seconds, but you're currently at 391 seconds. You're spending 20 seconds too much with the... I'm telling them what they need to know. That's 20 seconds of me helping customers. Yeah. There you go. Ooh, perhaps could I ask some advice regarding Nyx Prime? I mean, it'll be much the same advice as with normal Nyx, and that is depending on what you're looking to use it for. Really does depend. Also, I think I missed a message. The duck stuffing, don't really know what it is back. What? Alright, cool. I don't understand that. What's my preferred choice of tea? I normally go for a very standard English breakfast black tea. That'll do me just fine. With milk, no sugar. Helping customers, want a novel idea for a call centre? Hey, Lynn. Some call centres are designed to be absolute trash. Don't get me wrong. However, my job was entirely inbound. So my call centre was everyone calling me specifically. Or not me specifically, but my department specifically. And yeah, absolutely. We were there to help people. One of our most serious KPIs was our customer service rating. If people gave us a below that target, if we got even 1% below that target, well, first of all, our entire bonus was gone. So screw that. And second of all, they would then investigate it, because if that happens too often, you're out. Ow. Luckily for me, that didn't happen. The couple times I did go below the target, they looked into it and found that, for example, someone responded with, "Oh yeah, Ken was very helpful," and put 1 out of 5. Why? Why would you say I am very helpful in the comments and then give me a 1 out of 5? I mean, just what are people looking at when they do that? Alright. Enough ranting. Let's get back to Wisp. We were doing some Wisp stuff. We were doing some relics. We were doing Skiajati stuff of all bloody weapons. Oh yeah, no, Lynn, outbound call centres are an absolute menace. I can't see a good reason for an outbound call centre, or at least outbound dedicated. They're horrible. They are truly horrible. I will never, ever, even if I have to stop streaming and stop doing YouTube, I will never work an outbound call centre. Because I am just thoroughly against it. It's horrible. Shouldn't be a thing. Inbound, however, inbound has its place. I have an unread message. Oh, Beard! Oh, thank you. What have we got here? We've got... Ooh, rug collection. Alright. I have ideas already as to where I can use those. I'll have to think about that, because that'll take a lot of time to position those correctly. Thank you very, very much, Beard. I appreciate it. I'll try. Just imagine it was a Corpus run call centre. Oh, gods. Now, Evie and me is like a duck. Or whoever we had in, yeah. You weren't in at the time. So Evie, me is like a duck. Did you want to join in? Or does anyone else want to join in for some more relic fishers? We've got some more presents to open in the form of relics. We can get some more stuff here. What we've got in terms of options. Oh, great. We've got the sabotage on Lift. We've got the exterminate on Miso still. You'll sit out. That's fair enough then, Evie. I'll close your tab so I know you're sitting out now. You can join? Yeah, there you go. Absolutely, come on in. Kushbu is saying, in my opinion, the only reason for outbound anything is a callback when the customer's called in. Yeah, absolutely. The only reason to call out is because the customer has initiated the process. Whether they've called in and they need you to call them back, or the customer's done something in a store and you need to also check up on that. If you have basically been authorized it by the customer, that is the only reason a business should be outbound calling. Cold calling is hell. And anyone who's working in that job, they know they are causing that hell. You didn't get an invite? I thought I sent an invite. Let me try that again. Sorry about that. There it is. You get 2 of them now. Yusuf JB, out for the night. Have a great stream. Lovely birthday. Oh, thank you very much, Yusuf. You have yourself a good good night there. You take care. And Godly Schnoz, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And that's an interesting name you got there. Chinese telemarketers. I mean, it's every country. It's every country, Trooper. I have had telemarketing calls. Even when I was working in a freaking call center, I had telemarketer calls coming into the call center from time to time. which is really weird. And they're from everywhere. They really are from everywhere. But there are certain dispositions, yes, I won't deny that. Oh, in 15 minutes? That's fair enough then, Drake. We'll see you in about 15. Oh, I haven't got any misos left. Let's do the lifts. I should have plenty of radiant lifts. Yeah, look at that. We got a few. We got more than a few. Ooh, hello. Hello, I've got 10 of these, and it's the Mesa Prime Neuroptics. You know what, guys? Let's get rich, shall we? Let's get rich. Thank you, Godly Snoz. I don't want to be thinking too much about a call center time. That was... It started off okay. Don't get me wrong, it did start off okay, but then, yeah. Yeah, sure, Pure Spirit. After this one, I'll bring you on in. Send me a message in-game, the Kengineer, so I know which username I'm inviting, and then you're absolutely welcome to join in. I got 10 of these. There is a good chance we're going to be getting at least one. Yep. Who's messaging? Where's that? Running Warframe info. Oh yeah, I've not been running that this entire time. Let me do that now. I've been an idiot and not been running it this entire stupid time. There we go. Got the message from Pure Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Bring him in next one. Alright, go, go, go. I'm behind everyone now. Ah! Ah! Give me that reactant. Go! I feel like I'm not giving myself very much of a speed buff here. No, actually it compares pretty well to the bullet jumps, never mind. Just lack of an FOV change.
Another satisfied customer.
Thank you very much for the follow there by 2 cents. Welcome to the channel. Oh, it's on this side. No, it's not. It's on that side. I just missed it. Gosh, I was saying the name is sort of a running joke between my group of friends. It's a reference to a character Schnoz that appeared such a 3 panels in a manga berserk. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I have seen a variety of names on here from mangas I do recognise, so not that uncommon. This was saying earned 50 plat from the Trash Roll Strum Ribbon. Well, there you go. That's a nice bit of plat to have. Speed up. There we go. Did that just buff my frame? No, I didn't. Oh well. Yo, Spacey TV, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. No, no, don't get stuck. I want to keep going. I know Wisp can be fast, I know Wisp can be amazing, but I just apparently don't build her correctly for that. I just don't build her for that. I build her more as an all-round build that I can just pick up for any mission at any point. And I'll take the Atlas Prime chassis, yeah. He's about to be vaulted, so that's actually going to be valuable. He is about to be vaulted. Bear that in mind, guys. If you do see Atlas stuff popping up, Atlas is about to go out the window. Hello, Smuggler. How you doing today?
Another satisfied customer.
Hi, Sen. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, there we are. One more run with Wisp Skiajati, and I'll switch back over to some other framer weapon. Good generalist build for Wisp is high range. I mean, if you're looking to use her, what's it called? A Breach Surge, absolutely. If you're not using Breach Surge, range on Wisp is kinda waste, really. Not really, kinda. Is a waste, really. Oh, need to bring in as well. I almost forgot there. Pure Spirit, let's bring you in. I'm ready to come along. There you are. You and I are on the same page there. Let's bring you on in. Away from to join. And then we'll get cracking. Where do we find out about Vaulted Primes going in, coming out? So, with regards to the going in, we know for a fact that Atlas was the most... Atlas is the oldest of the frames that has not yet been vaulted. And there are only ever, I think it's 7 Warframes available outside of the unvaulted ones. I've said that really weirdly. Let me try again. You've got your most recent prime frames. There's 7 of them. Atlas is the oldest. The newest was, what was it, Gara? I think it was Gara Prime. Not counting Nyx. Sorry, not counting Nidus coming. There's always 7 that have not yet been vaulted. When a new one comes out, the old one, oldest one, goes in. And then there's the unvaulting cycle where 2 frames and their associated weapons are brought out of the vault for a period of like a couple months, and 2 others are put into the vault. And those are the ones which were previously out of the vault. So, isn't it 6? I'm pretty sure it's 7. Pretty certain it's 7. I have a spreadsheet of this. One moment. You've done it now. I have to go check. Prime farming. Individual frames. Currently available. Gara, Octavia, Nezha, Inara, Titania. Let me try it again. Gara, Octavia, Nezha, Inara, Titania, Ivara, Atlas. Yeah, 7. And then you've also got Nyx and Rhino. They're on the Vault cycle. And you've got Nyx Valkyrie on the Railjack set. So, 7 have been released and not yet been vaulted. Atlas, the oldest of those, is next due to go into the vault. There you are, I double checked. I have it on my list. Only 7 not vaulted. So there's 7 Warframes, 7 Primes, which are not only available, but have never been vaulted. There are 2 which have previously been vaulted but brought back. Currently that's Rhino and Nyx. And then there are 2 which are always available in Railjack, which is Valkyrie and also somehow Nyx. Because DE thought to bring out Nyx as the vault, one of the vault frames on top of also being in Railjack, which is a bit shit, frankly. But it is what it is, isn't it, Beard? So yeah, Atlas is going in next because he is the oldest one that has not yet been vaulted, so he is due to be vaulted. That's how it works. Guest Owens, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I knew you were going to do that, Beard. I knew you were going to do that. You'd have preferred Sarin? I mean, that's fair, dude. I would have preferred Mag Prime to come back. Mag Prime has been vaulted for years. Literal years. We got Loki Prime given away for free during TennoCon, so a lot of people got Loki Prime there, but Mag Prime is still right the way up there in terms of price, because she's just inaccessible. If you have the relics or you have the parts to trade already, hooray for you. For everyone else who hasn't been farming Mag Prime years ago, tough titties. And that ain't good enough. Instead they brought Nyx. And that doesn't sit right with me. I can't change it, because, you know, D have just done it. But if I could, I would honestly say, like, what the fuck is this? No. And I know why they did it as well. And that is very simply for the Nyx Prime accessories. Because they can sell those. So it was a financially motivated decision, I feel. I can't confirm that 100%, but there doesn't seem to be any other reason for doing it that way. It feels financially motivated. My Prime hasn't been unvaulted ever on Switch. I mean, there you go. There you go. It just kind of shows. Alright, let's get here ready for the call to pop out. It'll pop out on this side, won't it? Here it is. Didn't Mag come with the same armor? I don't think she did, no. If you mean same armor as Nyx, no. Who wants an increased strength sweep buff? I do. Let's go. Thank you very much, Raph. Appreciate it. I'm saying it still made the price of Nyx drop by half. I mean, yeah, there is that. Nyx did become cheaper because Railjack farming is the slowest of all Relics farms. At least for specific frames from there, it is. But even then, I would have much rather have a frame which isn't currently accessible become accessible, rather than have a frame that's already accessible become more accessible. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like the right way around to do it. They said on stream it's just the accessories. I mean, it's just... They could have done a Railjack special. Release a bundle of a Railjack skin and the Nyx Prime accessories. Things like that. Put together a Railjack special if they want to do that. They could switch between Nyx and... what's it? Valkyrie. Yeah, Nyx and Valkyrie accessories. They could have done it that way, but they didn't. So that is definitely on them. Alright then. Well, we got another piece. Another 45 ducats. As one does. Still not seeing that Mesa part, but that would have been rather quick if we got it already. Fingers crossed we'll get the Mesa near optics. No, the way I have the stream set up, I don't have the Warframe info overlay come through. Because I've got this stream in the game directly rather than my screen. So you won't see the Warframe info overlay, but I am running it. It just makes the stream run a little bit smoother, which is why I do it that way. Alright then, let's see. Mesa Prime near optics, go, go, go. Speaking of old relics, you still have some from 2017. Damn. I mean, you can sell them, you can open them, you might have some value either way. Well, you should have some value either way. Yeah, I get that, Zom, I get that. It still also kind of stinks for people who do farm Railjack, though. Because if you think about it from that side of things, if someone or some group is farming Railjack, half of the relics they get there have just been devalued. Like, oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's punch Railjack. Again, from taking as many perspectives as I can, the only thing I can see is, hooray, we gave out the... Not gave out, hooray, we made it accessible to purchase the accessories, which we could have done anyway. Like, their hands are not tied, except for marketing reasons. They could have put them out there without taking up a vault slot. I'm not in favour of the choice. I'm really not. I look at the gameplay first, because this is a game first, and I'm not a fan of that choice. Oh, godly shots. If you're sitting on some such valuable relics, I mean, why are you still sitting on them? The longer you hold them, the more likely they're going to lose value by having alternatives be released. Like, why would you sit on such valuable relics? Just don't make sense to me. Grab this, pop it into there. I could be doing the alternative run on this tile set. You know, I could be doing the one where everything goes pitch black, but honestly, this is faster and slightly less annoying. So I'm fine doing it this way. Don't take my energy, though. Well, good luck on that, Goblishnos. Good luck on that. I know that can be a pain to do that kind of sailing. Rare collectibles are always a trouble. Yeah, pretty much real oven cake. Some relics will get released again. Typically it'll be unvault relics will get repeated, like the Rhino and Nyx relics. These relics already existed in the game, they've been re-released. This one is apparently the most valuable, 6.2 flat. But then, if something has gone into the vault for the first time, when it comes out, it may come out in an entirely new relic. And that can devalue other ones. Yo, Buckaroo Lebowski, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, thank you, Saber Case. Yeah, Loki prices are going to stay high because despite the fact that everyone got one for free, therefore reducing the demand, the supply didn't grow neither. There's a bit of a cartel on it, really. The people who have Loki Prime know they don't have to sell him any lower because he's not coming out anytime soon, most likely. But yeah, they're just going to hold on to him and keep selling him for ridiculously high amounts. Yay! Alright, let's switch over to some alternatives here, shall we? Let's switch over to these two. Appears we're saying pay a small fortune for him. I'm assuming Loki when he first started playing. Ah, it's rough. It's rough. But it's fine. All of us here know what we're looking at in terms of prices. I should hope there's no one here who is falling victim to exorbitant pricing. You can look at it objectively and decide for yourself, is this actually a reasonable value? And take it from there. Even though everyone got a free Loki, his price is still high. Well, let's think. Everyone only includes those who actually watched TennoCon to get it. It wasn't like D pressed a button when every account ever now gets one. It was only those ones. Picks random frame. Sorry, Beard. I didn't see that. I do apologize. I'll grab that on the next one, Beard. Sorry about that. Gonna have to investigate other ways of handling these channel point options a bit. Let's do that for now. Yeah, I've got it on the top of my listing now, Beard. Right in front of me, it's not going anywhere. I'll do that next mission.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start.
You're gonna become... There we are. I just knew that group was gonna become corrupted. There we go. Yeah, I agree, Mega Ninja. I'm not spending out the 200 or whatever it is on Mag, for example. I definitely wouldn't spend a 400 on Loki. Sure, it's mastery points. But the mastery points aren't worth that much. They're just not. If you've got that much platinum to spare to throw around on those things, I mean, more power to you. But to me, it is just not worth it. You wouldn't be able to buy that many cheap Loki Primes. I mean, for starters, the cartel people are already onto them, love and cake. Yeah, I watched that market dip down and then straight back up. The scalpers were on it. But D pretty much makes it where scalpers should exist. They enable it, so... Yeah. D know what their economy looks like, and they know why they do it. Because it gets some people to spend the plat on Loki Prime, like what happened with Pure Spirit here. And whilst people continue paying it, you're going to continue cashing in on it, really. What route is this exit? Ah, here we go. Get me out of here! We are on a time limit. It's a long time limit, but you know. As I'm saying, there's definitely a point in Warframes that diamond handling is not a good idea. I mean, just overall. Just scalping overall is not exactly a nice thing to do. And I know that, unfortunately, because there's always going to be someone doing it, there's going to be plenty of people doing it. Some of them for the sake of scalping, some of them trying to convince you, or trying to convince themselves, well, I mean, someone's going to do it. If I hold on to it, I can sell it at a lower price and beat the scalpers at their own game. And then they sell it at the price everyone else is selling it anyway. Scalpers all the way down. And... really, it comes down to the limited supply created by DE. They could fix it. They choose not to. Make of it what you will. Buns of Shotgun's saying, been a pleasure watching you as always. I have to head out. Oh, thank you very much, Buns. You have yourself a good day as well. Alright then, let's get that random frame as Beard had requested. Grab these bits here. Where is the spinner? It is just over there. Alright then. Random frame for me is going to be... Garuda. Okay, Garuda for me. I'm going to spin it for Beard because I'm guessing you want it as well. Beard, you're going to be using Necros. Okay, we had a Necros in the group there, didn't we just? Yeah, we had Pure Spirit was running a Necros. Rigged? How is that rigged, Beard? How is that rigged? No part of that is rigged. Yes, Spirit saying they'll change out. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. If you want to change out, you can change specifically to Wisp. There we are. It's your turn for Wisp. We're trading places. There we go. Oh, don't be so upset, Beard. Don't be so upset. You're going to enjoy your Necros, baby. Slightly. Mega Ninja hoarding unveiled ribbons for New War. I mean, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. Cannot blame you for doing that. That's pretty much the opposite of scalping. If you are getting something day one that others are paying well over the odds for just to get it day one, cash in on that. That's other people being impatient, quite frankly there. That is other people being absolutely impatient. They're offering it up front. Take it. Just take it. They can sit and wait a moment. Things will come down very quickly. So yeah, cash in on that. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's continue with the Sabotage. Sabotage is still a good one to do. I've still got those Mesa Relics. You see, I've got quite a few Mesa Relics going around here, you know? Neuroptics there, Neuroptics again. We've got Prime Systems on this one. I've got a few Mesa Relics. But these are ones I've got Radianted. You'll be on for the next mission if you have room. Alright, cool. I think... Yeah, after this mission, it will be Beard to drop out at that point then, yeah. After this mission, Beard. You good for this one? Yeah, it's on. The thing is that there is the forced scarcity by DE. When it comes to Arcanes, I mean, DE also set the drop tables for that, but at least the prices attached to them, by and large, kinda come from the fact that they are just difficult to obtain.
I need you to sabotage this.
DE specifically make it where there are vaulted primes. They have decided that things will become inaccessible, and the supply will effectively hit zero. It's say reserves only, whilst the demand will still be there. If anything, the demand kind of rises because now you got more people needing to buy it rather than able to farm it. DE create that economy. The scalpers are a natural conclusion of that economy. So it's kind of to be expected.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, Golish not saying, can someone tell me if Kasanas have impact damage? Thinking about a bugged ribbon. You know, ribbons can give you negatives for things, for stats that don't apply to the weapon. You can absolutely get ribbon stats that don't apply to the weapon. This is not a bug. It is by design. And what that means is that it is a absolutely harmless negative. It is one of the, well, not one of, it is the best negative you can get. It's a negative that doesn't have problem. But you got a plus impact, same deal. There you are, you've got a useless stat. That also happens too. It's not a bug. Absolutely not a bug. You can get, for example, ammo maximum and slash damage as a ribbon for the Pullman. Neither of those things will do anything for you. Not a bug. Because if the weapon can benefit from it as a no harm negative, the weapon can also lose in getting a no gain positive. So it is absolutely by design, it's intended. Yeah, absolutely, I do stream. Absolutely, I'd say. I feel like I mentioned this in my YouTube videos, but I mean, yeah. Welcome to the stream anyway. Okie dokie. Well, that one's got more value, but this... Sorry, more ducats, but this one has more value because it's a Redeemer Prime handle, blade. That's a nice one to take. I'll take that one. It's got the value. And Meryl saying they should make it so we can actually farm every single Prime item, or eventually there'll be a lot of frames to fit for unvaulting. That's why we have, supposedly, Nyx and Valkyr in Railjack, is to reduce the number of vaulted items to a more manageable level. But when it comes to when it comes to that side of things, obviously we've seen already the release of Nyx in terms of a vaulted frame, which is just, it's just no, that's not fair. Relic farming? Yeah, we're relic farming at the moment, Oven Cake. Let's see. So, bid if you are dropping out at this point to make room for Drake, and then I think that would be Mia's Like a Duck or something. If you could pop out to give room for Oven Cake as well, then please. To keep it fair to everyone else. Pure Spirit saying just one more. Alright. Yeah, so Pure Spirit for this one. Oven Cake's here. Drake, you said you were around? Should be around. Have I got you on my list? I should have you on my list at this point. Drake? Joining in a second? Alright, cool. We'll give you a moment on that there. I'll switch frame whilst we do that. I say, so do you guess have filter for promotions in videos? I mean, yeah, a lot of people do have a filter for promotions. I do the overlay on the screen there. I do vocalize it as well, sometimes towards the start of the video, sometimes towards the end. But if you're just filtering it out, I mean, then yeah, you're going to miss some stuff. I don't know how it goes. There's only so many ways I can advertise without it being obnoxious. Now we go to Wukong. Plaguestar coming soon. Ooh, got a strategy overview for frames or damage types. I've never actually done Plaguestar before, Lynn. So I can't give you any pre-tips, but you know I will be using the Plaguestar event quite extensively. I can't give you any tips at the moment.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, I have no idea how to pronounce those letters, so I'm going to call you BGG. BGG, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Just waiting for Drake to show up. And we'll be good to go. Any second now. Oh, we've got a friend request whilst we're here. Let's have a look at that. Mega Ninja, yep, I know you. Let's pop you on there. It's random, so don't bother. Alright, BGG it is. Or just BG. You want BG? I'm going BG. Easier to say. BG. This will be a good chance to show off the Wukong. Oh, you meant the build. Oh, right, sorry. Alright, so yeah, this is a standard build I have for him, which just kind of covers most use cases. His staff is absolutely terrible, so I've replaced it with Smite, just so I can pick up some radiation damage on the fly. It's a good combination with a corrosive weapon to just tear through Grineer when you're looking for pure damage, because corrosive radiation covers both types of Grineer armor. Overall, otherwise, we're looking for duration. That makes the Smite Infusion last longer. It makes the Cloud Walker last a very long time. And a little bit of extra strength also gives a little bit of more health to Celestial Twin. We don't need the range, even though range does work for Defy and kind of Cloud Walker. Range is honestly just not needed whatsoever, which is why that is dumbed down. This overall does good work. Now I have got the extra capacity using Steel Charge here, and Preparation allows me to get straight into things, along with Prime Flow, so I can be spamming out Cloud Walker easy peasy. How long does Cloud Walker last? 5 seconds, or 5.08 technically. 5 seconds. And with the extra strength, it also gives even faster healing for me. I can just zoom through the map with this. This is great. Is at 25 energy a cast, and I have a max energy of 550. Ignore the 3. That's what, 10, 20, 22 casts. So I have got there 110 seconds of Cloud Walker straight away. Well, nearly. I haven't fully ranked that up. With that as a result, I don't even use Arcane Energize most of the time because I just have plenty enough with me.
2 months and counting.
Drake, thank you very much for the resubscription there with your Prime. 2 months and counting indeed, my dude. And you're in the squad. Let's get this cracking. Thank you, Drip Haver. Or Haver. I've never remembered, is it Haver or Haver? In any case, Drip Haver, thank you very much for the wishes there on the happy birthday. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get cracking on this. Let's get cracking. There's my M4. Let's do it. Let's get some Mesa. Hello, Gaming Koala. How are you doing today? I say... Not speak to Lynn. Zom, I think I'm going to be sad about not having primed sure-footed. Over 300 days away from having it. I mean, if you don't have primed sure-footed, you can get around it in various ways. The Smite Infusion there that I've shown on Wukong, that's more as a utility because Wukong, certainly as a just overall build, doesn't really require anything else. So what you can do instead is you can put some status immunity onto him there. He already clears status, so it won't be the most powerful to have. But you can have that status immunity to protect yourself from knockdowns. That is absolutely an option. Otherwise, you can again use various mod options to reduce knockdowns to make them not only last a shorter amount of time, but also sometimes not happen. Especially if you're not building for Smite Infusion, you'll have an extra mod slot to do that with. So you can work around it. As Mega Ninja said, yeah, Spellbind gives you that status immunity, so Spellbind is very effective for it. And with the high duration, it's going to be lasting a very, very long time. Kind of like this is. Look at this. Just screw the entire mission. I've just gone straight past it. Do be aware of one thing though. The Wu clone is not very good with the Tenet Envoy. He's not very good with it. As you see, he is constantly aiming. Sometimes he can aim correctly. Many times he doesn't. It's a bit sad.
Another satisfied customer.
Pontifex, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I need to be picking up some of this reactor. Let's keep an eye out for that. I'm going to sneak out. Is it this way? No, it's not this way. Ah, that's not it. Can't sneak out in time. I didn't know which way to go. You're just going to be coasting on Power Drift? That'll do you then. Yeah, I know it applies to pretty much anything, but I mean that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You'll get there eventually, just not anytime soon. The farming Excelsior. That can be a bit of a rough one if you're unlucky, yeah.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take
How efficient would you say you are, Game Koala, at doing the disruption? Because that definitely does affect it. Oh, hold up, hold up. Oh, no. No, who missed out? My overlay is blocking who? Let's see. Drake, Pure Spirit, Oven Cake. Oven Cake, no. Oh. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. Let me just double check Warframe market. How much does it currently go for? Mesa Prime Neuroptics. It currently goes for about 35 to 40 platinum. Oh, that is yikes. That is not the reaction you wanted to miss there. Ah, we're just gonna have to do it again, aren't we? We're just gonna have to do it again. But Pure Spirit is dropping out there. So Pure Spirit, thank you very much for joining in with the squad today. It's been good having you on. Which means there is a slot open as well. If you're on PC and want to join in and get the rewards that Oven Cake doesn't want, I mean, send me a message in the game, The Kengineer. I'll bring you on in. I was about to show you my username, but I did it wrong. There you go. The one time I forget reactant. Yeah, that hurts. You can join in? Alright, I'd say. Send me a message in game. I'll bring you on in. We've had Pure Spirit pop out, so there we go. Yo, I'm up. There you go. Invite is sent. Pure Spirit saying, thanks for making me play Wisp. Kind of forgot how fun she was. Ah. Which relic are you wanting? Drake, bring whatever you feel like bringing. You know the stuff that works around here. Mega Ninja saying I have a couple hundred Mesa relics. Ooh, that's a few. No one joins, feel free to invite me again. I'm Fedu. We have got a full squad set up at the moment here. Realise I haven't got Drake on the name list. I'll just bear that in mind. But we got Oven Cake, then Drake, then Artsailor. Yeah, there we are. Mega Ninja, I can bring you in a little bit. We'll do a few runs with Oven Cake here, and then we can swap through to Mega Ninja. Just keep it fair, give it at least a little bit of time. Not going to kick you out straight away. That'll be especially after just missing. Thing is, nobody's running the mission. I mean, you can look to make a group through recruitment track, Gaming Koala. You can absolutely look to make a group. Let's get cracking on this. So we have got M4 from myself, T4 intact, M4 Radiant from Drake as well. Nice. And a T6 Radiant. Cool. Random M4 as well. There we are. Alright, Oven Cake, you've got double the chances this time. Double the chances. Well, not quite, but you know. Near enough double the chances. We've gone up from, what, 10% to 19%, I think it is? So, let's crack it. Are you also running one, were you, Spirit? Ah, fair do, fair do. Yeah, because it was a Lith Relic, loads of people have got the Relic, but at the same time, it's a Radiant reward for a vaulted item, so loads of people are sitting on something that, with a few Void Traces, quite the pretty penny. I think your typical Relic opens up for on average around about, I want to say around about 4 Platinum, maybe a bit lower. Whereas with this one, the Mesa piece alone, being 35-ish Platinum in a Radiant Relic, is worth about 3.5 Platinum in the Relic on its own. And then you've got all the other rewards. There's a long-winded way of saying, it's damn good, son. It's damn good. I thought I saw one back there. Gimme. That's mine. There we are. So yeah, if you've got any spare Void Traces, if you're not sure what to put them into, look out for relics like that Mesa Prime Neuroptics one. You probably have a whole bunch of them just waiting for you to turn into Platinum. And Mesa, being such a damn good frame, is going to keep value for a while. Probably another good one is going to be Equinox Relics. Look out for those
Another
too.
Satisfied customer.
You'll do great with those. Vasilis Andrew. That Vasilis Andrew? Vasilis Andrew. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I continue to struggle with usernames. Just like in real life. We don't call them usernames. Everyone's got the reactant, so fingers crossed for some good stuff now. Thank you, Vasilis. Any idea what the best mission to farm traces is? Capture. If you're getting Void Traces, Capture is your best. Your second best is going to be... your second best is probably going to be either your Sabotages or your Rescues. Alright, okay. This isn't a perfect result. It's not what we're looking for, but it's still 100 ducats and it's vaulted. I'll take it. I'll take it. Drake needed that. Excellent. Good news all round. Yeah, guys, always keep an eye on your vaulted relics. There's going to be some juicy, juicy stuff in there, as we've already been seeing today. Always keep an eye on your vaulted relics. Oh, 300 reactant left. I mean, I've been burning through reactant as well. So I've been switching between different tiers of relics, because I always am burning through that reactant. Thank you, Line of Khmer. It has been a very interesting orbit, this one around the sun. Very interesting indeed. Should I run the same vaulted? I mean, if you want to. I am putting no restrictions other than bring a relic. If you don't bring a relic, I will just probably ban you from the stream or something, I don't know. As long as you bring a relic, we're all good. We're all good. But okay, well, I didn't get the Mesa Prime Neuroptics. I did get a really good chocolate chip cookie. Oh, there you go, that's something. We'll do 2 more runs, and then we'll swap out Oven Cake for Mega Ninja. Give everyone a bit of time. Okie dokie. Fingers crossed once again. Let's get some more gold. The more radiance we bring, the more gold we're going to get, of course. And if it's vaulted gold, oh, then you're in the money.
I need you to sabotage this ship.
Message. I'm your good luck charm for relics, is Drake. Maybe, maybe. Or maybe it's just streamer luck overall, you know. Have I ever tried Warframe on Switch? I haven't, no. I've only ever played Warframe on PC. I've never played it on console. I don't actually own any of the consoles that you can get Warframe on, so I'm purely PC. That is unless you can get Warframe on the Xbox 360, but I'm pretty certain you can't. At least I wouldn't want to try it, good lord. Can you imagine? On the 360 hardware? Ugh. That'd be terrifying. Switch is pretty laggy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You imagine that on the 360? Ugh. Do it this time. Do I do it this time? Is Drake going to stop me? He is, because I just rolled on the spot for some reason rather than dropping down. That was weird. That was really weird. Alright. Go. Let's pop you. Job's done. When I hack things, I go invisible. Hiss, says Drake. Oh, okay. Alright. Drake apparently has turned into a snake. Let's go! Full speed. Only on 9? Oh god, what are you guys doing? I'm on 10. Okay, I'll make my way slowly to extraction, so I'll kill enemies along the way. You should get plenty of drops from there. Come on, guys. Make your way towards extraction, you'll get your reactant. Be sensible. I'd say he's on 10. I need to reload. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play on a controller. I've gotten so used to PC gaming that playing on a controller, woo, I wouldn't want to. Everyone's on 10, let's go. Yeah, and with her. Even with crossplay, I don't want to play on a console. And what is this? Pray tell me, what is this? Flawless, Radiant, Intact, Radiance. We got 3 upgraded relics, 2 to max, and we get this? Yikes, I'll just take the 25 ducats, but yikes! That was bad. That was bad. In fact, I say I like controller because my fingers cannot stretch for PC controls. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm only using like part of the keyboard, and I've got a mouse with extra buttons on. That helps for most PC games. But yeah, fairly duty. All right, let's give that one more go then. Crossing our fingers for you, Oven Cake. Let's give this one last try for you. And you're out. Random question, did you know you can handshake with Wukong's twin? I did not know that. That is interesting. I might have to give that a try at some point. Also, you get used to the controller. I mean, you can get used to a controller. Doesn't mean I want to. Doesn't mean I want to. Basilisk says that I like the Switch because you can move the controller to aim. I mean, I'm so used to using a mouse to direct my aim that I don't even think about it. I just kind of do it. Sometimes I do it badly, but that's why I'm only gold in Apex. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just used to it. I mean, just float. I hear the reactant spawning back here. Gimme. Thank you. And now let's go again. Wukong is good. There is a reason he is my most used frame, because he is just so good. You love motion controls? I mean, to each their own. I like it when a game doesn't react to my every little movement. Sometimes I just gotta sneeze. I don't want my aim to go bleh. You know? Yes, that is a serious problem for me. One of the reasons I'm not a fan of driving. I sneeze at the most inopportune moments. You can also play Warframe in bed with the Switch. I mean, that's a downside to me. You know, I've got to switch off at some point. I've got to switch off at some point. And having Warframe in bed, that wouldn't let me switch off. That would be a bad. Boom! Alright. How are we doing reaction-wise? Everyone's on 10. Let's get out of here. We are golden. And hopefully the reward is also going to be golden, given the trash we got last time. There we go. Wukong at full speed to deal with it. Okay, we got loads of other Wukongs. What we got? We got Wukong, Wukong, Wukong in Aros. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yay! There we go. That's what we're looking for. You don't want that one. That's worth much, much less. You want the Neuroptics. Take the Neuroptics. There it is. Yes! I'd say I just bought the Neuroptics today. Well, I'd say you can sell the Neuroptics now. Hell, you may even get a little bit more plat for it. I mean, that's just profit right there. Yeah, that's profit. Win-win. You want to join too, Godly Schnoz? Alright. Well, currently we are swapping out Oven Cake. And I'll be bringing in Mega Ninja. So send me a message then, Godly Schnoz. And that'll put you into the queue. I'm trying to say, wait, doesn't your aim freak out when you sneeze even with a mouse? No, because if I sneeze normally, I don't shake my entire body. I will shake a little bit, but not like huge amounts, which is what handheld controllers will respond more to, because I'm not as supported. When I'm on keyboard and mouse, I am anchored into place here, basically. My body isn't holding my arms up. Basically my gear is holding my arms up, so it reduces the impact quite a bit. Alright, Mega Ninja's turn to come in. There you go, invite is sent. Oven Cake is popped out. And remember that Drake is next in the queue to drop out of that. Drake is next to be vaulted. That'll be in a few missions time. We already had Bees Like a earlier, so Godly Schnoz would take priority. There we go. Cool. Alright, we're doing well, guys. We're doing well. Let's keep cracking some relics. This sabotage one has been real nice to us. However, I'm on my last M4. It's coming to an end. Okay, right now I have 3 Mesa Prime Neuroptics. Oh, that's a nice thing. That's a lot of money right there. Real Oven Cake, I radiant the one I want, and I don't get it because there's a better one. Hey, look, you won. Don't look at the losses. Don't look at the missed opportunities. Look at the fact that you won what you came here for. You got yourself the rare vaulted item. Not everyone is going to do that today. Yeah, how they're going to combine accounts across consoles, Drake, I have no idea. They've given out no details. It could be anything at this point. Really could be anything.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system.
Mega Ninja's hoping to hold full sets for a couple of years. I mean, fair do, fair do. I'd rather just have the platinum and realise the use of it sooner, but I mean, fair do. To each their own. More platinum means I can do more things. Can't do that if I've not sold it. So I'm saying, fun fact, during school, one time I had a sneeze so powerful I fell out of my chair. I mean, that would be a bit embarrassing, yeah. Also kind of been there, done that. Do I know of a god node to farm endo except arbitrations? Yes! If you have access to the steel path, and if you have access to a very solid team of people, then you can go to the arena missions. I think it's Vodyanoi on Sedna. On the steel path, that will give you loads of endo with exactly the right setup. However, if you don't want to go to such extremes, and you don't want to do arbitrations, then you can look at doing Railjack instead. That will give you a decent amount of platinum. Not as great as arbitrations, I don't think, but it'll still be decent. Whilst you also get loads of other stuff at the same time. Pretty much arbitrations, if you're not going dedicated super hardcore squad, arbitrations is pretty much the tippity top of it. And Cutie Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, has everyone got the reactor? Yes, they have. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Kev, PC Gamer. Appreciate it. That is not the exit. This way is the exit. Ta-da! We got a massage. Oven cake frame. Remember to shake hands with your twin. Oh, I have to do that every time. Hey, would you look at that? 10 relics, 3 rares. That doesn't happen too often. I don't know how often. Not going to calculate it right now, even though I could. But I'll take that one very happily. Nom, nom, nom. Thank you, Cutie Gamer. I'll sort of shake hands with the twin later. Mega Ninjas up to 4 of them as well. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Railjack is a very rewarding mode. It just isn't the best for any one thing except for Railjack exclusive stuff. If you're looking for XP, well actually it's pretty bad for XP nowadays. If you're looking for Endo, it's good. Not great, it's good. If you're looking for credits, it's good. If you're looking for valuable relics, it's good. Trooper, it's hit and miss, but you know, streamer luck. It's meant to be 10%, and that means it's going to happen more often for me because that's the way streamer luck works. I don't know, it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. We'll never understand it. The only explanation we have is streamer luck. Alright, I think at that point there, that has been a lot of good luck to share to one person, I think, Drake. You've been able to enjoy a lot of that. So if you would be so kind as to give us a bit of room for a Godly Schnoz, it's been great having you on once again, Drake. Godly Schnoz, your turn to share in the profits. Drake's walked away with probably close to 100 platinum there now. So, you know, we're kind of doing well. Come on in. It is your turn, my dude. Let's go get some more. Watch it be all bronzes for the rest of the stream now, I've said that. Oh dear. Let's go get some more money. Now, I am out of those Mesa relics. Have I got other very fancy things here? Ooh. This one is a vaulted one. It's not as amazing, but it is a vaulted one, so let's take it. Like I say, what I'm telling you, when I join, we pull 90% golds. Maybe. We'll see how it runs. Maybe you are a hacker. Maybe that's it. Drake hacking the game to get more profit. Could be. Could be. So we've got B4 Flawless, that's alright. M4 Radiant, sounds great. And a P5. Cool. 2 Radiants are Flawless, and one of them is a Mesa. Let's see what we get, guys. In fact, you know what? Let's make a prediction out of this. Let's make a prediction out of this next one. Will I choose a silver reward from this next relic? Grab your channel points at the bottom of the chat. You should have plenty at this point. I've had a fair amount of stream going on. So, get some gambling going. What do you think is going to be the result? Of course, remember, you can use these towards Ribbon raffle tickets if you win. Am I going to be picking a silver reward at the end of this Relic Fisher? Yes or no? And hey, if you've got channel points spare, what else are you spending them on? This could get you that bit closer to hitting that extract everything if you want to be one of those people. A lot of people think I will be picking a silver. Okay, alright. There's a lot more bets on the side of not a silver. Ooh, this is an interesting split. We've got some high rollers. We haven't got Drake in the squad now, so the gold chance is supposedly reduced. But then I am still streaming, so who's to say? If I get gold, I won't be picking silver. Unless it's a really good silver. Pop that into there. Whilst you do that, can I handshake? Where's my handshake? Where's my handshake? And he's gone. Oh, he's right there, whatever. I'm not sure where my handshake is, I just want to do the mission right now. Let's speed on through this. So I'm saying, I'm hoping for Railjack Fishers because I'm missing a Sevagoth piece. Current ones are pretty bad. Have we not got any, what's it, Grenier ones? Because Grenier Fish is the only fish you should be farming, really. Unless you need something from a Corpus mission. Just avoid them. The Corpus Railjack missions are honestly just trash. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we didn't get gold. We did get a good silver, so silver it is. Those of you who guessed silver, you are absolutely correct. There we go. Will I choose the silver reward? The answer is yes. all 9 of you who guessed that, there you are. Winner, winner. I get a Rhino Prime Neuroptics. Nice. Blue Shavy Cream, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Niall. I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well yourself. We are getting some wonderful relic drops today. Absolutely splendid. All right, let's crack some more. I'm just going to quickly check. Have we got anything fancy up here? What we're looking at? Those top... Oh, it's a wall of blue. Let's... No, Nope, not doing that. Let's stay on the ground, shall we? What have we got here? Pangolin. Oh, hello. 35 more M4s. Oh, nice. A6. Aris? Atlas? Doesn't feel like an amazing one, that one. You know what, let's go Ivara. Everyone likes Ivara. Ivara's a great frame. Let's go the Ivara one. When there's a good chance for me to hop on, let me know. Alright, Tom, I mean, if you want to send a message, put yourself in the queue. You're absolutely welcome to do so. Oh, you went for the high roll on that Drake. Ah, that's rough. That's rough. Oh, Gaming Koala on the other side was in for 1,810 spanners. So you guys were pretty much neck and neck on that bet. But yeah, that's been swooped. Oh yeah, Vara is great for cheese. You wouldn't think cheese would go with jellyfish, but there you go. Warframe made it work.
Satisfied customer.
Surprise! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Mash. There we are. That's a message from Zom. Excellent. That puts you in the queue to join us. There'll be a few missions before doing so. We'll again give plenty of time to everyone else in the squad, but after that, yeah. Let's see, we're on, I'd say at the moment. We'll give it 3 more missions, I'd say, including this one. 3 missions. Well, I've cracked my relic and we ain't even got to the objective. That's pretty quick. That's a good shout there, Lynn. That is a good shout. If any of you don't know the Pink Panther theme or can't bring it to mind right now, go look it up on YouTube, without closing the stream, of course. It is definitely the right kind of theme for Ivara. Oh! Got him. Oops, there we go. Oh, bloody nullifiers, get me out of here. Let's go. We've all got 10 reactants. I don't need to slow down. Let's just go full speed to the exit. Hopefully no more nullifiers in the way. Yeah, you're very right, Spiderfly. We've got open world harvesting. We've got Samara Stadia scans, captures, rescues. I mean, don't forget spy missions, Spiderfly. You've not said spy missions. Ivara and spy missions. Hey, it's just crackers and cheese. They go together. There we are. Not the Ivara piece I was looking for. I ended up with a Performer. It's okay. Pop that on the pile. You missed spy intentionally? Ah, right. Well, okay. Of course, intentionally. Sure. Let's go with that. Intentionally. And yeah, Dom is very right. Ivara can also do some damage. Okie dokie, let's go run another couple relics, shall we? Really loving Nezha for solo index? I mean, fair do. I'm normally more of a Wukong for index, but yeah, Nezha can work too. Although I feel I should point out Spiderfly. Nezha's a guy. Just be aware of that. Nezha's actually a male type frame. Let's bring the Karash one, why not? Lot it. Why not? Do I like intermission? What, you mean the Nightwave intermission? The Nora's Choice, which is totally not an intermission, it says intermission. The intermission, which is a rehash of previous rewards, which actually I did need some of those, but you know. Eh. Yeah, Nezha is definitely male. Have a look at the real world mythology. The mythos behind Nezha in actual mythology, not like Warframe mythology. A lot of stuff in Warframe is drawn from real mythology, so like Wukong is as well. And Nezha has an actual genuine story that goes into his design. It's worth looking into. Or you can do what Drake does, and that would get you pretty much permabanned from region chat. So don't be quoting Drake's jokes. Not unless you don't want to have your account anymore. That happens. These moderators do not take kindly to that. And for good reason. Yeah, sounds about right there, Chaos. Also, fun fact, you can reload the Tenor Envoy whilst in Cloudwalker. I come out of it, bam, full ammo again. As long as you hit the reload before you go into Cloudwalker, the reload continues. I believe this works with all weapons anyway, but the Tenor Envoy really notices all of its absurdly high reload time. Yeah, if you don't want to switch weapons to reload it slowly, you can just reload, go Cloudwalker, and arrive ready to hit. Oh, Wukong you can get super easy. You get Wukong from your clan dojo, Spiderfly. You can have Wukong right now. No farming needed. You can just go buy his components. Done. Wukong Prime. Okay, yeah, he's vaulted. But normal Wukong, just go grab him. Speaking from experience, are we, Drake? And okay, this is not such a great selection. This is less desirable. Nyx though is the more valuable piece. I'll take the Nyx piece. 5 arbitration defense waves in 2.5 minutes. Aetheric, that is a great speed. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Wukong Prime should be a decent price at the moment. Wukong Prime was a relatively easy Prime to get by the time it was vaulted. So there's plenty of sets going around, but that price will tick up over time. And for good reason. Wukong is good. Part of what will keep Wukong's price down is the fact that normal Wukong is so easy to get. Whereas, say with like Mesa does take a bit more farming. You have to go further through the star chart and have some additional resources. Things like Equinox, the Equinox farm, everyone knows about that one. So yeah, Wukong will stay a cheaper prime frame because the standard is that much easier to get. Alright, we're going to do this mission here, and then that'll be the last one for Artsy. And at that point, we'll be bringing in... Cake was with us earlier. He's like a something, you were with us earlier, so I'm going to close you out there. It'll be Zom. Bid was with us earlier as well, so if we do have enough time that we get past Zom, then anyone who's not already been in here is absolutely welcome to join. That's Rhino. Well, Rhino's been vaulted for a much longer time. And the fact that Rhino's come back now, but is an unvault, and therefore still harder to farm than a standard frame, that affects the price a lot. But being vaulted for a long time has a very serious effect on it, of course. Wukong hasn't been vaulted quite so long. I feel like I skipped some reactant. Oh well, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, I got Equinox Prime well before I got Standard Equinox. I got Standard Equinox because of Helminth. Prior to that, I was avoiding that farm. I know I've measured it as being actually a relatively quick farm compared to some, but I mean still. It's a farm that you don't want to be doing too much, for obvious reasons. I mean, just look at how far that cloud walker goes. That is just beautiful.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
Nope,
Use whatever you can to make sure it never works.
this is mine. Haha. I'm doing it again. I missed my shot. Someone else took it. I want you. Thank you.
Extraction.
And we need to be going out this way. Wukong in the oven, thanks for that. My pleasure there, Spiderfly, my pleasure. Raj Prime is 9 months from completion. I know you mean 9 minutes. Alright, I need a piece of reactant. I heard something spawn this way. There we go.
That's it. You opened the round.
Ah, looks like we're all at 10. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and grab our reward. Yeah, it's a long one, isn't it, Lynn? It's a long one. I can understand that, Saber Case. Yeah, that can be the kind of thing to need to take a break from. Oh, that's lucky, Zom. That is lucky. Alright. That is... Well, there's a couple mixed blueprints all around, but that is that side of things. Keep things fair for yourself, I'd say. Thank you very much for joining with us. But I'm afraid your spot is now needed for Zom. Death Cube's getting vaulted next Monday. Yeah, Death Cube Prime, because that came with Atlas Prime, so they'll be going off together, yeah. And whichever weapon it was for Atlas, I can't remember. Alright, so I'd say is out of the queue now. Zom, in you come. There you go. You can destroy the magnetic anomalies with electric and magnetic damage. Correct, Mega Ninja. You can also destroy them with void damage. So you can use your operator, even if you haven't got magnetic or electric with you. You can still use void damage to do it. Atlas is Techo Prime? That would make sense, yes. You're very welcome, I'd say. Thank you for joining in with us. Let's get some more profit now. Let's bring in Vivara 1. Why not? Got plenty of these. Let's do it. Yeah, Death Cube Prime is... It's an interesting one. It does have a very good precept. Once it gets 10 assists, it'll give you an energy orb. You can set it up with that precept. Otherwise, a Death Cube Prime is a bit... I mean, one of its precepts is a flat amount of damage. I think it's like 3,000 damage, which is cute until you get to the level where 3,000 damage doesn't matter anymore. So, it falls off pretty heavily, I'd say, Death Cube does. In terms of energy generation, there are a lot better options out there, so I wouldn't rate Death Cube Prime that highly. Yeah. Oh, beer! That's unfortunate. I mean, you had it, but then you lost it. Now, if you're looking for a Sentinel gun, grab yourself the Verglass. I don't currently have it equipped on my Sentinel because I took it off in the Simulacrum. I got to put it back on, apparently. But in terms of Sentinel weapons, that one is pretty beast. It's still a Sentinel weapon. It's still not going to change your entire life, but it really gets work done. Even on Steel Path, it gets some notable work done, but on Star Shard tiers, it rocks. One target at a time. No AoE is a very big downside, but aside from that,
satisfied customer.
Verglass will get some work done for you. Oops, I didn't reload before the cloud walk. Oh well. Just gonna kill all of them as a matter of course. Marco Polo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, with subsumable abilities that can bring in energy now, Death Cube has lost its place quite a bit, especially as other companions are very powerful. So yeah, Death Cube has definitely lost its place, I'd say. It used to be great, wow, it used to be decent, and now it's kind of lackluster, realistically. Alright, we're all on 10 reactant. No! Yes! Yes, now we are. Let's get to extraction. Let's go grab our rewards once again. Now, Sheen has grabbed himself a whole bunch of ribbon raffle tickets. Excellent. Those are all on the ticket. Remember, guys, you do need to grab those Riven raffle tickets if you want a chance at the Riven for today, which is a Veiled Melee Riven. Alright, we'll see you later, Smuggler. See you later. I will need to figure out taking your name off the list right now. You know what? If it comes up, I'll just re-roll it. I'll just remember it. Watch me not remember. What do I want here? I'm gonna take that. This one is apparently a tiny bit more valuable, but 45 ducats, and it's a Warframe set. Warframe sets I prefer selling. They sell very quickly when I sell them. I mean, yeah, Drake, there are a lot of lackluster items, but in terms of lacklusterness, Death Cube Prime is quite far down the list for usability. It's not great. It's not great. Oh, message? What's the message? That is my 13th Avara system, so I mean, fair do. Farming quite a few relics. Alright then. Hit it again. I'm gonna bring... Stilla? Yeah, Stilla's pretty good. Let's do a Stilla. Why not? Why not? Weight of the vault? Well, Ivara's getting vaulted after Atlas, I believe. That's the order. So, give it another 3 months, they'll be vaulted. 3.5, maybe.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, Ellis here, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I'd say you can get some good stuff with random colours on your Warframe, depending on the colour palettes you own. Because if you own a load of palettes which are very concentrated on really garish colours, you're going to get some really garish frames. But if you have some real nice palettes, and just nice palettes, then random will do well much more often. Definitely does depend on the palettes you own. I used to get some absolutely atrocious bits and pieces from randomizing, and then I unlocked some more palettes with less garish colours than just the Halloween one, and things got a lot better. To sell, save when I get Gara Prime. I mean, Asilla Prime is not an amazing weapon, so the value of the set is relatively low as well. And if you haven't already got Asilla Prime, get Asilla Prime and just level it for the mastery, if nothing else. I mean, it is still a Prime weapon. Level it for the mastery. Level it whilst it's cheap. You can always get another set to sell later. I should be down here, because no one is down here to grab the fuel cell. There we go. You're very welcome, Muffin Cake. You're very welcome. The more you use it, the more you'll get from it. I didn't realise no one was up here still. Whoops. Aha! I snuck through the door. I'll open it anyway. There we go. Got on my reactant. The others are on 9s. They should have 10 very shortly. Oh, fair do, Drake, fair do. I can't tell if everyone's got 10 or not because I keep on getting magnetized. My bad. Yeah, where everyone's on 10. Alright, cool. And we get another Avara Prime Systems, I guess. There you go. Mega's on 14. I'm on 3. We'll just add that onto the pile, won't we, guys? There we are. Now, on a completely different topic, just whilst we come out of this mission here, as we have had a bunch of gifted subs today. Once again, thank you both Evie and Puns and Shotguns for that generosity. That means we have got a whole bunch of you who are new subscribers to the channel. If you are not familiar, on Fridays we do have a non-Warframe stream. It is an Among Us stream, and if you are a subscriber, you are welcome to join in to those Among Us streams if we have space, obviously. So if you would like to be part of the Among Us streams, where we use a modded version to introduce a whole bunch of new roles, then make sure you connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts. That'll show you're a subscriber on Discord. It will give you access to a new channel there, and then we can have a look at bring you in if you want to join on Friday Among Us. That is just for subscribers, so whether you're gifted or bought it yourself, subs only. Warframe, anyone can join. Warframe's different. Alright, at this point, let's see. Do we get another roll? I mean, Mega Ninja's been bringing some really good stuff. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Sorry, Beard, but there are some really nice relics. Alrighty tighty. Excuse me. Let's see, we got Radiant, Radiant, Flawless, Intact. Good enough, I'll take it. Iron Steel Pass Survival for Steel Essence, are you, Beard? Fair do, fair do. Have I heard Fortnite made a very knockoff version of Among Us? I mean, there's Among Us in every game now. I've seen Among Us in Minecraft, I've seen Among Us in Rocket League, for God's sake. There's Among Us everywhere. If it's in any way editable, it's got Among Us. Everyone and their dog has tried joining onto that trend there. I mean, I'd say that also streaming Among Us on Fridays, but you know, at least we're doing the Among Us. But we're doing it with a modded version to basically add a little bit more interest to the dynamics. Because standard Among Us can get a little bit stale rather quickly. With the roles we've added, there's just so many more options. And so much more intrigue to it. We got Drake here in the chat, Evie here in the chat. Both of those join in on the Friday stream, so they can probably attest to it. Mega Ninja as well in the squad can also attest to it, I'm sure. And even if you are either yourself not one to join in for Among Us streams, or if you just aren't a subscriber and wouldn't be able to, you can still watch the streams on the Fridays there for something a little bit different from Warframe. It is always the last of a time.
Another satisfied customer.
Adaro, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, they got that. Cool. I will head on up to here. He's got it. I will get ready to fire. There it is. I've seen Warframe make a version of Fall Guys. Why would we need Fall Guys for Warframe? If you want Fall Guys, probably best for playing Fall Guys. Warframe is not that, and we've seen what happens when Warframe tries to make other games. Have you seen Happy Zephyr? Frame Fighter? I mean, Warframe's best stuff sticking to Warframe, not gonna lie. How on earth does Among Us in Rocket League work? Badly. It works badly. Don't go looking for it. You'll regret the time you have wasted on it. Alright, well, that is not the result we're looking for there, Mega Ninja. That is not the result we're looking for there. Warframe is Battle Royale? Warframe is not.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, Shamram, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I mean, there are parkour courses already in Warframe. You can absolutely go out and find those in various dojos. There are custom-built ones, and you've got the default one if you want to just dip your toes into a parkour obstacle course, really. Who wants to get into the top 4 PvP? Nope. 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 And nope, not me. Thank you. PvP in this game is just not of interest to me. Alright, let's crack the G4. Why not? Why not? We are just 4, so it's easy. Pass. Mega Ninja, I have Mirage Relics. Ooh. That's not a pass. Take some of those. Can I explain why Glaive Prime is Toxin only? Yes. So, when it comes to the Infested, they die to pretty much anything. Hitting them with a heavy slash or Toxin proc does a damn good job, so you don't need to worry about the Infested. That leaves you with 2 factions you normally deal with. With the Grineer, pretty much every damage type you could try and mod for on them is still going to be coming up against their armor. You could go for Corrosive or Radiation, but you're still going to be struggling against their armor, and that's taking up more mod slots because those are combination elements. However, Glaive Prime has forced slash procs on its heavy attack. if the enemy survives the initial hit. With that in mind, just heavy attacking will kill the Grineer, because if they don't die straight away, the slash proc will murder them. So with the Grineer dealt with, the only thing you need to deal with after that is the Corpus. And what better way to delete Corpus than to just have an obscene amount of Toxin? Corpus shields are completely ignored at that point, with very few exceptions. So as a result of that, I've got a Glaive Prime, which will delete the Infested because they're the Infested, delete the Grineer because Slash, and delete the Corpus because Toxin. It's a win-win-win. Building it for anything else on top of that would just be a waste of mod slots, which I can instead spend on more damage, and have spent on more damage. So only 5 reacting so far. It's a bit on the dire side in that regard. If I could choose how D would redo clan PvP over Solar Rails, what would I do? I wouldn't focus on it. That's what I'd do. I wouldn't focus on it. Just for the same reasons I don't focus on Conclave at all. Warframe is just badly geared for PvP combat at this time. And I wouldn't want D spending resources on trying to do PvP again, when instead they can use those resources to just focusing on the core of Warframe. Warframe is a very large game already. Oh, that door's already open. It's a very large game already. There's plenty of content to do, and plenty of content that needs fine-tuning. So yeah, I wouldn't be looking at PvP whatsoever if I was in creative control. It's just not a thing. Not for a game like this. If you want PvP, literally, play something else.
Another satisfied customer.
It's just like various PvP games try including some form of player versus horde element, and they do it so badly. Warframe's got it down pat. Bad Boy Eat, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh ho ho! Well, there we go. Mega Ninja, I think I have you to thank for that one. Woo! Check out that one. That's worth around about 48 platinum. I will take that any day of the week. Nice. Etheric, that's a good rate you got going there. Nicely done. Yeah, if Conclave disappeared overnight, there'll be a few people complaining extremely loudly, and there'll be no difference overall to the maintenance of Warframe. In fact, there would probably be a net gain for Warframe somehow. I'll just make sure, yep, just Ribbon Raffle tickets. Let's get those all ticked off. There we go. We are closing in on the draw for the Ribbon Raffle, guys. So, if you are still holding out, wondering if you want to get in on that, make sure you grab those tickets. Got less than 10 minutes. Wouldn't have the cool Syandana? Etheric, they could move the Syandana elsewhere. The only thing stopping that Syandana being anywhere else in the game is digital extremes themselves. Never forget that. If there is anything blocked from you in this game, it's because digital extremes have chosen to do so. Sometimes that is for a perfectly valid reason. Other times it's because they're keeping it in a game mode used by like 3 people. A minority of a minority of a minority. And if they want to keep it that way because they don't want to spend the time moving it over right now, I mean, fair enough. But if they took the time to remove Conclave from the game, they could also take the time to make that Syandana available elsewhere. Such as, for example, in the Steel Essence shop. They could do that. Nothing is stopping them. Now we're gonna be finishing up on Liv, guys. If you guys want to be grabbing other pieces, I recommend joining together on the Discord. Post in looking for a group. If you are looking to run specific relics, if you've got some really shiny relics that you're holding onto and you want to run in a group, look for a group on the Discord, over on the Kengineer Discord, that is. We got it separated for the PC, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation players, so you can find the right group. Share the love together. If D removed Conclave, what would Teshin do? Steel Path. Hello? Did we not forget about that? Alright, let's see what we can get on this run. We are closing in on the end of all of today's relic runs. We can have some real great presents opened up in these rocks today. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, I need to reload. I tried firing there, it just went click. Pop down into here, grab you out. Get some more of this reactant. Have we got someone down there? We got Mega Ninja down there. This gets hacked. Nope. This gets hacked. This gets hacked. There we go. I'm clicking it now. And we're good to leave. Everyone on 10? Yep, everyone's on 10. Jamaran saying, hey man, you popped up in my recommended streamer for Warframe. Already watched your YouTube videos. Thought I'd check you out on stream. Do I stream often? So, first of all, welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking me out. I do stream every Wednesday and Sunday for Warframe, and I stream every Friday for not Warframe, which we've been doing pretty much just Among Us for the last few months. It's a modded form of it. I definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday there is a stream 7 till 10 UK time. Which also means I'm very sorry to say you're here for the last 5 minutes of the stream, because I am going to be wrapping up well, in a little over 5 minutes time. But if you hit that follow, you'll get a notification when I go live, and there is also a notification that goes into the Kenjiner Discord as well. So for anyone who's not already there, there's your link. Join the Discord, and you get even more info. Also, hello, Redeemer Prime Blade. Thank you very much. I will take that vaulted item. It may be bronze, but it's better than the Tekko Prime right now. I know Tekko's about to be vaulted, but it's not getting valuable anytime soon. It's just not. That's a piece I can ignore. If any of you guys, if you're ever wondering about the stream times, if you ever forget about those, there is a schedule down below the stream here. I believe it's currently showing today's stream is supposed to be 8 till 11, but that's because, well, it was going to be, but situation's changed. So it's normally 7 till 10. Always double check there and it'll show you what we're up to. Go Gamer, thank you very much. Alright, let's give these a little bit of runs. We've got a couple more to go in terms of time-wise. Let's bash these last ones out. Give you guys that little bit extra value, and of course Mega Ninja just pouring in the good stuff.
Another satisfied customer.
Hello there, iFlute, how you doing? Charung, thank you for the follow, and
another satisfied customer.
Hyperpsychos? One of the two, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome both of you. Chaos, you have indeed fulfilled your legal obligation, as it were. Welcome. I am in the UK, Godly Tunnels, which puts me in UTC +1. And if you have a look at the schedule below the stream, if you click on, I think if you just click on the logo underneath the stream, it will allow you to see the schedule listing. The schedule should show it in your time zone. So yeah, just have a look into that there. Otherwise, 7 till 10 UK time, which is currently UTC +1, because we're in summertime. I shouldn't be killing these guys. I should be waiting for them to get corrupted. My bad. I'm doing alright, thank you, iFlute. Absolutely splendidly. We're wrapping up on getting some very shiny relic rewards. The accent seems a little bit slim on this one. Might be my fault shooting these guys a bit early. First is right. Hyperpsychos. I think I said that one first, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I can see how I can get a bit butchered. I mean, some people will butcher my name in various interesting ways. I've had the K Engineer, the Kengineer. I'm like, ugh. Oh, the Kengineer. Please, no, don't be like this. The Kengrineer. I'm like, okay, you need to play Warframe a little bit less. It's clearly Kengineer. It's a pun. My name is a pun. I love puns. More of a portmanteau than a pun, but yeah, you get the point. People keep butchering my name, I'm going to keep accidentally butchering other people's names. The Ken Gwynir? This is the German way? What? What? I flew. What? No, stop it. What are you doing? I flew. Plus. Ken Gwynir? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on now, be sensible. Be sensible. Clearly, with my superior analysis, I am of Orokin origin, not Grenier. Do I look like just another clone to you? And there we are. Alright. Waiting for everyone to turn up. Everyone's got the reactant, so we are all good. Oh, fair enough, I flew. Fair enough. Alright, all of you are fired. You're not even hired and you're fired. What is this? Screw you, I'm taking the Paris Prime lower limb. I'm protest picking the Paris piece. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible results to get there. What was that? Oh my god. I'm clearly of Texas origin. No, 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 no. Instead, this is a reference to the engineer. A distant, not blood relative of the engineer. Doesn't the Paris give 25 ducats? I think that one's only a 15. Yeah, this one's only a 15. It's the other one that gives 25. Oh, hello. Message. Wagwan. Wagwan. It's bit. And again, happy birthday from Beardland. Oh, Beard. Beard. What we got? It's a holy shrine. I have received Clem. Clem. I'm sorry. This is important. This is more important than anything else right now. You could gift 100 subs, and I would not pay attention right now because this is important. Clem. Yes. You. That puts him behind things. Put him. The most important place. I need. Okay, we'll put him here for the moment, but I need something more important than this. I need something. Ah, wait. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put you. I just put in that, and then there we go. Does that block navigation? That does not. There we go. A shrine to the Holy Clem. There we go. That is what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Beard, thank you very much. They say in my place it's midnight, so it's official. Well, there we go then. That is exactly what we're looking for right there. The Holy One is not centered. You're right. I've done it wrong. Let me fix this. Let me fix this.
Another satisfied customer.
Let's see. Does that look okay? I think that was. I think I'm having difficulties. There we go. That should do it. There we go.
Another satisfied
Praise be unto Clem.
customer.
Thank you very much, Ben. I love it. Wonder if he'll freak me out when I log on? Maybe. Who's to know? I mean, these lights on the sculpture already show through on my login screen. Who's to know? There we are. Etsy, thank you very much for the follow. And Tarantus Vortex, thank you for the follow as well. Everyone send Excalibur noggles? Yeah, they're going in the bin. I will find places to hide them where they'll never ever see the light of day, Lynn. No. They'll be used as engine fuel. Alrighty then. Now, unfortunately, with that little bit of time we're taking there, that is all she wrote in terms of time for the day's stream, which means it's time for the Riven Raffle. If you have not yet get a ticket for the Riven Raffle, you really have basically no time left to grab it. You have until I find the pause entrances button. Let's see, where is it on here? It is somewhere over here. Give me a moment. I'll figure it out. There it is. Oh, Oven Cake, you got one in just in the nick of time there. So, let me grab the list of all of the entrants for today. I'll grab the right one this time, fully. Baited by stream delay. Look, Hypercircus, you've had the entire stream to grab these tickets, and if you weren't here earlier, well, that's on you as well. But don't worry, if you've missed out this time, you can still join in the next Riven Raffle. Your points do carry over to the next one, which will be on the Wednesday stream. But for but is currently in. Let me just grab all of those names, put them into our list here. This is today's exceedingly busy spinner. There are 61 names on here today. You didn't know I stream? I mean, that's also on you. Some way, somehow, but don't worry. You'll be able to use the points next time, Hypersikos. You'll be able to use them on the very next stream. But these are all the names in. We got 61 tickets included here today, a couple of which are for Smuggler, so if that happens, we'll just respin like he asked. Let's see, who is going to be walking away with the ribbon today? It is going to be... Are you shitting me? Okay, like I said, the person who said, ignore my ticket. So let's try that again, shall we, guys? What are the chances? It's instead Sheen. Sheen Geonurk. You are today's winner. Sheen, are you still here in the chat to claim your ribbon? You are today's winner. Zara, you need to be here. Let's give them a moment, guys. We'll give them a minute. They need to be here. If they're not here, you know, stream delay, it's only that so long. Let's have a look. Are you here, Sheen? Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. 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 I am losing their faith. I am losing their faith. Do we need to re-roll? I'll leave a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, Sheen, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, they can't have this much, I'd say, 2, 1. Alright, I'm drawing a new one. The rule is simple, you need to be here. If you're not here, you can't claim it. I'm just going to have to roll a new one. Sorry, Sheen. I mean, it's for those of you who are watching the stream. If you're not watching the stream, to claim... What is this? What? How have we rolled this? Who's the person who asked their tickets to be ignored? No, I'm re-rolling, I'm re-rolling. You've had your opportunity, Sheen. It's gone. I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling. It's instead going to Drake. Drake. Okay, this time. Drake, are you here? For the love of God, please. Yes. All right, there we go. We have our winner. It is going to Muzzle Drake. Sheen. Sheen. No, I'm sorry. No. It's going to Drake. Drake, you are today's winner because you have met the requirements to actually claim the ribbon. It is yours. Well done. Absolutely. I'll be hosting this over to you in just a moment. I mean, the opportunity was definitely there. So, I'm sorry, Sheen. It's there for a reason, the rules are. Drake's invited me to a game, so let's get this popped on over to him now. To the rest of you, though, guys, it has been a wonderful session. We've got so much good stuff going on here, guys, today. So many brilliant cracked relics. It is time for us to be having a look at raiding over to another part of the Warframe community, and I noticed that we have got a Gaz TTV streaming at the moment. Well, that is someone that raided us not too long ago, so that is someone we'll be going on over to. I'm just going to get past the adverts and then we'll be saying hi to them. And remember, guys, if you have been enjoying the channels both on YouTube and on Twitch, make sure you do hit those follow buttons and subscribe buttons to continue to support the channel. Every little bit of it helps, and honestly, you guys have made this a wonderful birthday stream. Thank you very, very much. We are past the adverts now. I think, yep, the adverts are gone. So let's give a raid on over to Gaz TTV to share what they brought this way the other day as well. I just need to type in their raid correctly. There we are. And once again, guys, thank you very much for joining in. Let's go show a bit of love to another part of the Warframe community, and I'll see you on Wednesday. It's bye from me. Bye.